Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. There we go. We up and at it, y'all. Let's go. All right, boom, boom. Make sure everything is up and running right. What's up, squad? We back at them again, man. Y'all know what time it is. That nighttime live, man. The hotline will be open. Couple topics for us to discuss tonight. Let me just make sure everything we hit on all platforms for 1 second. While we wait for the notifications to fly out, man, y'all know what to do as we wait for everybody to get up in here. Scorpio family, there we go. What it do, family? We in here. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to them Scorpios. What's up, family? You know what to do as you fly into the chat, bro. I'm just making sure we hitting on all cylinders. You already know, man. Hit that like button for us. Get these notifications out as you fly into the chat, man. Jump in the comments. We already had a hotline open. Couple of good topics. There with my dog Glow. What it do? We in here. You already know what to do, Glow. Hit that like button for me, Brody, so we can get the mob in here. Hotline is open, man. I want to get y'all to call in to definitely tap in on tonight's topics. All right, there we go. There we go. We in here. We in here. All right, man. So as y'all flying to the chat, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, man. Let them know we in here. All right, boom. So tonight's politics, man. Tonight politics, man. We got a lot. Let's get it. Tell you what to do, Mob. We in here. My dog, man. Tell you what's up with you, player. All right, man. We ready to get the show started, man. We got the hotline open. We gonna call and talk. We ready to go for it. Y'all know what it is, man. That nightly beat Mob Live. We in here. Let's get it, man. So if y'all tapped into the little quick live we had going on earlier with the New York City gang takedown, for real, they came through, knocked them down. I want to know what y'all think about that, man. What do y'all think about the state of this internet, the gang state, and the state of, man, what's going on just out here in society nowadays, man? The fact that everything must be televised, the fact that everything must be notified or glamorized, you get what I'm saying? And it's taking us into a space to where as though it's ready to start getting more dangerous. You get what I'm saying? It's ready to start getting more, I'm gonna say not revolutionized, but it's going left, man. The things that people bring to the internet nowadays, man, used to be sacred. The business that people used to keep in-house, now everything is for the public now, man. And that's gonna lead to people being in your business, and that's gonna lead to a lot of doors that don't need to be open being open, because a motherfucker see people playing with you on the internet, and they'll bring that same playing, joking internet energy in a real life, and everybody not meant to be played with. Meaning, I done seen a dude on live get into it with another dude, they going at it, that's their own personal beef. You got a sideline on the side or a spectator on the side watching these two get into it, and they seeing one be more dominant than the other. So now when they bump into this person in the street, they playing on the same playing field that these two on. Now they get around you in public, they cracking jokes, they talking slick, they being disrespectful. Now you up and crush one of them. You go in, you go in and punish one of them. Now you wrong. Now you facing 5-10 years in jail. Why? Because this motherfucker playing with me. He came and approached me. I don't know this man. You get what I'm saying? I seen a video. Dude got caught up in some internet shit in real life in a phone store. Motherfucker damn near got drugged out the phone store by his dreads. Why? And to be honest, that could have went both ways, because the dude who ended up crushing him, he could have been playing for the internet views, clicks, and likes, or the dude who ended up getting crushed and drugged out the store, he could have actually, been talking that slick shit when he ran into yo, and yo wasn't going for it. This ain't the internet, bro. What I do on the internet, and then that reverts back to this character thing, man. I want to get y'all feedback on that. How are we categorizing this character people, or these character guys? Meaning they come on the internet talking crazy, talking ignorant, talking buffoonery, and then when you go to hold them accountable, they say, well, no, that ain't really me, that's my character. Well, who is the real you? We need to meet him so we can be able to hold him just as accountable as we hold the character. You can't say you a stand-up man in real life, but on the internet you doing everything but stand-up man activities. You get what I'm saying? And we giving these dudes or females a pass, because I want to also jump into that topic too. Where do we go with this female gangster attitude? Where do we go with this female street attitude montage that they want to put on. What in what situation do you put the men in? When you got men out here in the streets, predominantly, this is what most men do. This is what the streets predominantly is, men. It ain't no place for a woman first and foremost. So boom, what do you do as a man when you got women and females coming out here into the game, coming out here into the streets, and they want to play on the same playing field as you? They talking like they men. They walking like they men. They are conducting themselves like they men, but they expected to be treated and handled like women. You can't straddle that fence, we are. And this to all my women out there, don't put yourself in some men's shoes. Don't put yourself in a man's shoes if you don't want to be handled and dealt with as a man. And I'm not talking about in relationships. I'm talking about in street activity. And again, I revert back to that because when the New York, when the shit happened in New York and they pulling everybody out the house, when they go ahead and do their raid, the first person that's leading charge when the police is bringing everybody out was a young female. And I say young, she was probably around my age, but for her to be a female and she getting this facade or this persona put on her that, shorty, you the one. You heard what the lady asked her. They say that you pull triggers on people, and she ain't even know how to answer the question when she said, huh? The lady put the mic in her face. They say you shoot people or whatever they asked her. She said, huh? No, that's my D, SMD. Come on, shorty, you don't even have a D. What are you talking about? You sounding crazy. You just told a news reporter in the whole world to suck your whatever that you don't even have. Trying to sound slick. Trying to sound like a man. What do you want to be a man for, sweetheart? Then when you in the streets and somebody come pull down on you when they conduct themselves and handle you like the person that you trying to conduct yourself and act like they wrong. I don't think that's fair, man. Give me y'all feedback. At what point should a woman say, you know what, this is out of my league? At what point should a woman be able to hold herself accountable and say, you know what, man, I'm tripping. I'm ready to get myself hurt. Then we got the young lady who was also involved in a situation. She get pulled out. She 8 months pregnant. You 8 months pregnant, man. Your child, some of your child's earliest memories is going to be them being incarcerated, or damn near you already have a child that's born in prison. So now for the rest of their life, no matter what shorty get into, whether it's a son or a daughter, the minute that they start acting out, the minute that they start getting in trouble, everything gonna come full circle back to you saying, man, well, this child was set up for failure. Why? Because they was born and bred in an institution. Now, granted, I don't know how that go. I never really met nobody who actually gave birth in prison. Like, I don't know, once you had a baby, do the system get them? Do you got a family member you can get your child to? I really don't know how that works, but I know that's one of the worst things that could ever possibly happen. For you as a woman to have a child and you having your child in prison, man, it ain't nothing worse. I'm specifically to a woman. And then she coming out, they trying to ask her, you know, her state of mind, how you feeling, you know, how did you get caught up into this situation? The first thing she yell out is, I love you, babe. Granted, I get it, you love your man, and your man probably love you, but if he loved you like he was supposed to be loving you, you ain't supposed to be in handcuffs right now with his child on your way down the precinct. And then let's say shorty get down there. Oh, my man, there go my dog, Soul, what it do? We in here rocking and rolling, Soul, talk to me. At what point should females say, man, I got to get out the way? Because the men in the streets right now, they allowing too many females to infiltrate the structure of the streets. And that shit ain't good, man. It ain't even safe, because now the minute that shorty get down there and they start throwing the 20, 30, 40, 50 years in front of her face, then what she supposed to do? You know good and well she pregnant, she emotional, and ain't no female built to be doing 60, 40, 30, 20 years in prison. They not built for it. Sweet to my Doug Capers, talk to me, man. We got the hotline open as well, man. Y'all make sure y'all call in tonight, man. I want to hear them voices. I want to see how y'all feeling out there, man. Also, if anybody want to tell a story, let's rock and roll. I got a 3-piece in the cut for the night too, but I want to definitely tap into these topics, man. So then we got with this BG and Turk topic. What is it that they not able to work past to? All right, boom. I heard Turk say in an interview recently, he said, man, well, why can't we just fake it to get some money? Everybody else faking it. That's not even a safe position. And that's how I know Turk was hurt. Because you willing to be around some fake people to get a couple dollars. I get it. You want to get out of your position. Turk is trying to carry you like, man, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. They don't need you because obviously they moving without you. So now what he got to go to, he got to play the pride card. He got to play the card to where as though y'all not even thinking straight. Y'all missing out on hella money. Granted, they all missing out on a lot of money. Just like I got a situation I want to talk about. Let's bounce to that real quick. With Max B and Jim Jones. That was another situation. Granted, I don't know the true in-depth history of the beef that they had, but I do know that Jim and Max, they would have been history to make it, man. If Max B would have never got incarcerated today and he was on the streets and him and Jim Jones would have never had a beef, I'm not even the biggest hip-hop back in the day fan, but I know it would have been hard to go up against Jimmy and Max, bro. I know it would, and I seen a picture where Jim Jones was just at the basketball court with Max B's son, and he was all standing away from him, acting like you giving Shorty the energy that you giving to his father. What the fuck you giving that to him for? He ain't did nothing to you. But then you get around these other celebrity kids who you don't even know or you don't have no connection to, and you greeting them with open arms. But for real, I just don't like the fact that Jim was on some real life like gangster shit with Shorty and he a kid. Whatever you and his father got going on, that don't got nothing to do with him. Why are you taking that shit out on yo? And then what's your real beef with Max? From what I heard, ain't nobody really get hurt in that beef. From what I heard or seen, ain't no blood really get shed. Ain't nobody lose their life behind that beef. Beef, war is when people ended up getting hurt. Beef is when somebody's livelihood is in jeopardy. All this internet back and forth, y'all beefing on the mixtapes, talking about each other, bras, talking about who get money, who get more money than the other. That ain't beef. That's motherfucking nonsense. Y'all arguing. That's all. Y'all had a loud argument. You get what I'm saying? And y'all leaving millions on the table behind y'all pride because till this day, Jim, every time Jim do an interview and somebody asks him about Max B just did an interview. That's what brought this topic to my mind. I seen he did an interview on the Danza Project. So when I seen him talking, nigga, my dog Rel, what it do? We got them V moderators in here. Hey, Rel, make sure we see how many likes we got going up, man. We got the hotline open. I want people to call in, tap man on these topics, man, that we talking about tonight. Rel, make sure you hit the like button, man. See where we at on the count. Get these notifications out. Salute, brother. How you feeling tonight, family? Rel, you still ain't called in and gave us a story neither. We gonna need that story. Also, everybody in here, man, how do y'all feel about that interview? If y'all seen the interview I did with my man Rose, man, jump in the comments. Give me that 100 sign if y'all was rocking with that. That was real deep too. And as I was talking to Rose and I was trying to, get him comfortable and prepared to go do the interview because we shy to spare the moment. As soon as I went over there and hollered at him for real, we over there kicking it cool. And I'm like, shit, we might as well go up because we already talking. We might as well bless the world with the conversation as well. And he exposed a lot of stuff that I didn't even know. I didn't even know him being put on or turned out to heroin came from a homeboy. Now, just think of that. He say a friend, that interview was powerful. Thank you, man. Hey, Scorpio, that was real deep to me as well because it taught me a lot of stuff about my homeboy I ain't know. I ain't know that a dude would beg you 5 days straight. He said his homeboy, and let's talk about influence for a moment. So to everybody flying in the chat, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe. Is this your first time rocking out with us? So he say his homeboy begged him for 5 days to get high. So that right there, an alarm should have went off in his head like, man, you know what? Yo really don't care about me because he pressing this bad thing on me. He know what heroin do. He know what it's doing to him. Now, granted, my man Rose might not understand or he might not be able to see what's going on because that's why I asked him, was he a functioning addict? Was he had the drug already took a hold of him? When you was locked down, was there somebody that nobody bothered because they could, the guy didn't belong in there and it was just cool with everybody? All right, hold on. Let's run that back for me. When you was locked down, was there ever somebody that nobody bothered because they could, the guy didn't belong in there and was just cool with everybody? So as you asking, like, is it somebody that was booked who wasn't violent, wasn't knowing nothing, and he ain't had no problems? Yeah, but it came with something. Or let me put it like this. I never met nobody who just had a straight, easy ride that costed them nothing. Meaning people who I do know who ain't had no problems, who wasn't violent, they paid, they might have got soft pressed, they might have got soft extorted, or they came from protection. And that might not always protect you. Meaning, let's say a little dude come over there, he a chump, but he come from a family full of head busters. Motherfuckers gonna really think twice about really doing them in because it's like, I don't got time to deal with his brother. I ain't trying to see his uncle. But you're gonna always have somebody who don't care because they already doing life. And let's not even say like they already bitten. So you got people who are incarcerated who they own family then already gave up on them. So I don't give a fuck who your brother is. Why? My family left me. You get what I'm saying? Why would I care about your brother when my own brother don't check on me? Why would I care about your cousin when me and my cousin damn near beefing? I'm damn near ready hang that knife in him if I see him today. You feel what I'm saying? So it's always going to come with something. Not in Baltimore. Tell them, bro. Not in Baltimore. Not in Baltimore. It's going to always cost you something because the motherfucker is we are bred to be predatory. And it's sad to say, but it's true. What's up, gang? My dog, William Robinson in the building. Hey, Will, what it do, Mark? We got the hotline open, man. We got stories coming in, and I want to get y'all feedback on this topic, man. So what is it about, Mark? What is it about a person that would, how can a person say, I care about you, or they care about you, but just like Rose actually thought that was his homeboy. He thought the dude who introduced him to heroin, he really looked at him as a friend. So for yo to give or put a decision in front of a young 21-year-old, now granted 21, you grown, but you still young in the overall scheme of life. So for you to make a decision at 21, and granted, I think Rose probably like 60-ish maybe right now. So from 21 to 60, one decision that is supposed to be friend forced upon you changed the course of your life. And that was real powerful to me. That a decision that you made at 21 carried you all the way to your 60s up until this current date. Now, granted, let's say he never would have met you. Let's say him and Shorty would have never ended up being friends and he would have never ended up doing that smack. Only God knows where Rose's life would have been. You feel what I'm saying? Did people bother you more knowing you was getting out? Fuck no. Hell no. One, because I'm already who I is. I'm already a cool, laid-back individual. And two, this how I've been, right? This how I tell people. I don't advise nobody to go to jail, but if situations occur that you that's out of your control, I already let a motherfucker know the level of violence that I'm willing to produce. I do care. Listen to me. I'm trying to go home. I ain't in here on no bullshit. But if you play with me, something so dangerous going to happen to you that it ain't worth it. Why? Because I'm trying to go home. Not because I'm the biggest gangster. Not because I'm the biggest tough guy. No. I got a child at home. So I got a son at home that's waiting to me. So if it ever come down to a situation where as though I feel me going back home to my son is threatened, everybody got to get it. Everybody got to get it. Why? Because I got to make it home to my son. So imagine me living with that attitude in my mind, right? Reckless. And imagine me on a cell block or a tier filled with 40 other men that got that same mindset. By any means, they getting home. And by any means, whatever they want, they coming for and they not leaving without it. That's what make prison jail being locked up so violent. A friend of mine asked me, he said, man, what make prison so violent? I say, shit, the people in that motherfucker. Because people get in their mind that the actual prison program is like tough. Being incarcerated is that besides you being removed from your family, it ain't really like a strain on you. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got homeless people in the street who they don't know where their next meal coming from. That's why I done seen dudes who they homeless on the streets, but when they get locked up, they live like king because they got everything already set up for them. They know where their next meal coming from. They know they got 3 hots in the cot. They know they're going to get some fresh underwear, t-shirts, socks, boxers. And if they don't, they in a position of where as though they can just go take it because they already used to living on the edge. So now I tell my homeboy, like, look, if you take the fucked up mindset people outside of the prison, or let's just say you got one pod, right? If you put one pod with all the chumps, and I say chumps, I no disrespect, fellas, but I'm saying non-violent people who don't want no problem. It's like an honor pod. If you ever see an honor block, an honor pod, there's no violence over there. It ain't no, man, hang up the phone, give me your phone call. What? Get the fuck out it ain't none of that going on because they scared. They don't want to be around population where the wolves are at. So if you get them a chance to go in and be isolated and secluded by themselves, they're going to be well behaved. And if you ever see an honor block, there's no violence, there's no problem, there's no trouble. They over there sharing food. They over there talking politely. They got a structured phone line. It's no problems because you're not around problematic people. It's once you start to get around the motherfuckers who problematic, who don't care, who burnt out. Now you got to deal with their mindset. You can wake up every day in your bed. You can have a 15-year sentence and wake up every day positive. And every day you wake up positive, it's somebody else that's on your tier that's waking up on straight bullshit. And you got to deal with their emotions. Forget how I feel. They can come over here to me and bump me. Now, guess what? I got to respond. Because if I don't, now I'm a chump to everybody. So now you at the mercy of somebody else's emotion. Let's see. I work at night. I would have to do a daytime calling or something because I be driving the evening. Okay, we with you, bro. We with you. Hey, family. There she go, man. Them outstanding V-Mall member. She Bakes It, love. What it do? Hey, She Bakes It. Did you see that interview we did, man? We went crazy. Facts. She Bakes It, say facts. Absolutely, because you take away that, you really cool for real. And when I say cool, it ain't nowhere in the world that you want to be, but you more so able to understand what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So then we got people that always say, man, how do y'all feel about when people say, man, this business that ain't personal? Do y'all believe that you can really decipher the two? And I say that because, again, back to the church situation when he was saying, man, we can just not like each other and still act like we like each other. This ain't personal, this business. I never understood when people try to decipher the two. I honestly don't believe it. Ain't nothing more personal than your money. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say it's business, this, that, and the third. Man, you taking that shit personally. That money come up short, you personally invested in that. I'm personally ready to whip your ass if you don't get my money. Somebody steal from you, man, it's business. This ain't personal. No, motherfucker, you stole from me. I'm personally offended by that. So I'm personally ready to whip your ass if I don't get what you stole back from me. So I don't understand how people can say business and there is no line between that. That's just some more fake slick shit that a person then put into the game to try to make us, you know what I mean, think we saying something slick. It ain't no difference between personal and business. I disagree until you said it like that, laugh my ass. For real though, if there's a personal relationship already, then there's no way you can keep it just business. Exactly, because if I interview you for a job, the only way that I'm securing that you getting the job is I got a gut feeling that I got something that's telling me trust you. It's a personal feeling. We having a personal conversation. Hey man, where you grow up at? What college you went to? What type of person are you? What type of work ethic you got? You ever stole? You ever been fired? I'm getting personally involved with you, even though I'm just hiring you to do something for the business. And we cannot draw the line. It's hard to decipher that line because you always going to be personally invested into your business. And that's just what I believe. I have learned to separate the two because we're no longer friends or family when we're doing business. Absolutely. And listen, that's the mindset that we should have. She Bakes It. But listen, what happens when you hire your cousin, and what happened when your cousin need a job and you hire them, they doing good, shit end up going left, a situation pop up. You got to deal with that as a business owner. You might got to fire him, you might got to discipline him, whatever the case may be. But the way that you do it, you're going to do it out of love. It's going to come from a personal space because compared to you hiring a stranger, and even then it's going to get personal because it's like, man, I don't even know you, and you got the audacity to be in here stealing from me. I gave you a shot to get out of poverty, and you in here stealing. I give you a shot to have a job. You in here coming late every day. Man, you personally fucking up my money. You personally fucking up my brand, my business, my name, whatever it is, you personally doing that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how I believe that the business aspect of things be ran. But I don't get personal with people. I fired my son. I get it. I'm with you on that. I'm with you 110%. Now listen, don't get me wrong. She Bakes It. It is a handful of people who can conduct it like that, and I get that. That's a perfect example because you had to fire baby boy, and you know you love son more than anything in the world. So I agree with you on that. When I agree with you on that one. What do y'all believe about influences, man? What do y'all believe? Money doesn't have a hard feelings, etc. You ain't never lied. You ain't gonna never see $100 bill that say I'm yours. I'm just yours for the moment. Powerful quote: money don't got owners, only spenders. That's it. And that was, do y'all have TOH, test of heart in Maryland prisons? What's that? Test of a heart? Nope. You even say that sentence in Maryland. Motherfuckers is thinking you testing me. What do you mean test my heart? No, test this. Motherfuckers coming from the hip like wild assassins. Talk to me, Rutledge. I like the questions you asked. Rutledge, let's go. Everybody get involved, man. Jump in the comments. Ask via personal question. Let's go. We rocking and rolling. We setting it off. The night live is up there. Number right there. Call in. Let's get it. We doing personal questions. Let's go. Boom, man. We got the number right there, man. Call in, text in. Let's go. Jump in the comments. We rocking and rolling. All right. Hey, Will, you heard me? once we even hear the word test, we gotta go in and test our arm strength, make sure I still got my aim right. You're in Florida, they basically test you to see if you would fold and check in when you get there. Oh, from the door. You ain't hear the story we say we do the other day? Well, as soon as you come, depending on where you fall, you could come on a tier. More of a down south thing. Okay, you could come on a tier, and as soon as you go to your bed, somebody coming to holler at you. Hell yeah. Our TOH test start when you get out the elevator, because boom, as soon as you come out the elevator, you going right into a bubble. Now, when you go into this bubble, you got a window on your right. You can look this way and see that side of the dome. You can look this way and see the other side of the dome. So now, as soon as you come out the elevator, you're going to see both of them hit the door. Boom, boom. It's probably going to be like 5 or 10 people at the door. Yo, where y'all from? Yo, who that is? Man, y'all ain't come up here with nothing. Man, wait, hey, shorty, come here. So now, from as soon as you get out the elevator, it's strictly adrenaline. Because now motherfuckers are saying, why are you looking like that? Why are you looking all scared? Why the fuck is head down? Man, we ready to get yo. We ready to see what's up with yo. Yeah, come in here. You got motherfuckers doing the scared tactics from the window. Yeah, they bet not send y'all over here. Yeah, all right, bye. Well, all that old bluffing ass shit. But once you get inside, somebody definitely coming to holler at you to see what type of heart you got, whether they want to try to see if they can get something from you, whether they just coming to see the tone in your voice. When a man say, man, what's up with you, shorty? How you doing? Oh, he a sucker. We got him. Man, what's up? What's going on? You looking at man, you damn near putting your stuff down. Hey, shorty, what's going on? What's up? What's up, y'all good? You know, the way that you say it, how loud you get, the way that you, do you face your opponent? Do you know the good brother, Mike G, Mike Gray? Oh, come on, man, legend, you know what's up. Ain't no Baltimore brothers without Mike. Test of heart is in juvenile system, basically beating her. So what you made is really a Florida prison. All right, so a reckless. So when that happens in Florida, like soon as you come through the door, what they saying, man, get over here in a circle. We try and see what's up. Listen, you already know. TOH more of a down south thing. You just got to get tested and be more. Yeah, you're going to get tested for sure. You just got to stand up when it's time. Do you know the good brother MG Mike Gray? Of course, man. Salute to Mike Gray for bringing that where it's supposed to have been brought to you. It's a juvenile system thing. It's intended to viciously beat you and either make you check in or get extorted. Exactly. Try and see. Listen, that's a perfect quote right there. She makes it love. We try and see if you a sucker, snake, or a soldier, man. You got to be one of them essence. No, for real. She makes it. You got to be one of them three. You either gonna be a sucker, a snake, or you gonna be a solidified man. And they the three. I don't think you could have said it better, sis. I really don't. But what do y'all feel about influences, man? How important or what type of presence does an influence have on you? Meaning, it is 9 times out of 10, y'all know the old saying, birds of a feather flock together. Does that saying still ring true? Do we believe that you hang around 6 people that's doing nothing, you guaranteed to be the 7th? Or is it just you like what you like, man? I know this person a shitball, a thief, a snake, but that ain't me. Me, I believe you are what you hang around. I believe, man, the influences that you put around you is going to dictate the way that you think. It might not dictate the way that you move, but it's going to definitely dictate the way that you see things. You get what I'm saying? Especially older influences. Meaning, I had a lot of guys that groomed me. Matter of fact, let's kick it real quick, y'all. I had a lot of guys that groomed me right now. I got homeboys who I take different mannerisms from. I got a brother named Nick, right? Stand-up man, but he playful. He taught me that you don't gotta persuade nobody that you tough. This was the first, I believe, to a certain point, exactly. This was the first person that I seen that I was like, he don't walk around all day with the gorilla face on, but every person I ever seen him throw them hands with, he punished him. And I'm talking about to the point where as though I thought he was a different person because we'd be playing football and he just so calm, cool, collected. But come on now. I know Quiznos ain't just get that membership. Let's go, man. Salute to the one and only Quiznos, outstanding member on that V-Squad membership. Listen, well, the record is keeping up. We only need one more. Can we get one more person to get a membership? Every live we did, we gained 2 new members. So we just need one more. Who we got? Kate, are you a member? K-Bix, get this $4 membership real quick so we can keep the score even, brother. You our only hope tonight, K-Bix. We depending on you. She Bakes It Love. You know what it is. Outstanding member. Let's go. The first time I truly seen influence was the whole Chief Keef drill era 20. And listen, we ready to get into that. Little youngers with no guidance like myself to go crazy. Hey, K-Bix, I believe we the same age. And you hit it on the nose with that. Listen, I'm coming home from Silver Oak. I'm locked up at the time. This one, Sosa dropped, I believe, Finally Rich. I come home on a home pass. This is when you get like 48 hours, 72 hours. You get from 24 to 72 hours to be home. And then if you leave on Friday, you come back on Sunday. So I come home on a home pass. My niggas at my house already. As soon as I get home, the whole squad there. It's probably like 25 deep out front of my house. I jump out the van. My grandfather picked me up. Salute to my grandfather, love him to death, always there. No matter where I'm at, he coming to get me. No matter where I was incarcerated at, he coming to visit. He bringing my mother. It's going down. So I get out the van. He see everybody out front. Like, don't get into no nonsense. I'm like, I got you. Boom. Shut the door. I go in there. The first song they play is man, we ball big. We don't do no talk. Man, listen to me. When I seen them young niggas out there with them poles, and this is when True Religion was the gallery department of it. You know what I'm saying? Them boys, Troy down Chicago, the way that they was cutting the Glow Gang, Glow Squad, V-Mob, that man, the way that Sosa shook up the world was crazy, man. I'm talking about he had my whole hood running around just like when Waka Flocka and them first came out, man. And Waka wasn't nowhere near a great rapper, but he was able to influence people. He was a big brawler dude with the dread shaking it. Wow, boys. Like, it's certain people that got that influence. Yo, little bro, man, salute to my Doug Shane. There it is, man. Them V-Mob moderators in the building. Shane, you got to get a membership too. You a moderator. $4. But sometimes you can hang around someone for your interest, playing chess, moving pieces on the chessboard. Absolutely. And sometimes you can hang around people just to take the things that you like away. Like, man, I like the way that Shorty conduct himself. I like the way he work out. I like the way that Shorty is organized and disciplined in his life. Now, I don't like the fact that he get high. I don't like the fact that he he problematic. But, you take what you take. That's my Doug Shane. How you feeling tonight, bro? Talk to me. Listen, what do you feel about influence, man? What do you feel about the influence of another person that it has on another person? I don't know. Did you see the interview we did yesterday when my man said that his homeboy was the reason that he ended up getting high, and then that ended up, taking him down the road he didn't want to go down? But the fact that and then what's so crazy? The person that turn you on to some shit that fuck up your life, it's like they don't even take in consideration that they did that. Or I wonder if they do. Like, to this day, I wonder if that did that to Rose, I wonder, do he feel guilty? Like, damn, I really messed up my little man life. Like, fuck God, I'm into some shit. I really messed up his life, yo. Because that's a monkey that 9 out of 10 people ain't gonna shake. When you get involved in them hard drugs, man, that shit is hard. That shit is hard, man. To just quit something that got a hold on you like no other, that ain't an easy thing to do. That ain't something that everybody just gonna be able to do. It ain't. There go my dog, Big Ike. Hey, Ike, talk to me, bro. What you feel about that? The influences that a person have on another person, bro. The fact that you able to persuade somebody to do some shit that they know deep down in their heart, man. This shit ready take me somewhere I ain't trying to go. Like, if y'all ever seen The Wire, like Randy. Like Randy. Randy was a good kid, foster kid, but he was a good kid. He in an environment where, all right, boom, put it like this. Randy wasn't really a project kid. He wasn't really a project baby. That's just where he had the misfortune of being born at, and he had to do what he had to do now. Just like D'Angelo. D'Angelo wasn't tough. That's why when shit ended up going the way that it went, Avon had to get him out of there. Why? Because he was a weak link. Of course, his mother didn't understand. She was never going to see it because that was her son, and she felt as though she raised a stand-up man. But the Avon Stringer, they seen the weaknesses in him. And that shit ended up to what? Him ended up getting high because he wasn't able to deal with being locked up, whatever the case may be. Or I think he started getting high on the streets before he got locked up. Randy, you seen what happened to Randy. Once Randy got a hit of that and he was able to take himself away from, I was going to say D'Angelo too. Exactly. Just like D'Angelo, you already know you want it. You know he wasn't built like that. She basically, you know that. Everybody could tell when you first seen D'Angelo, you knew like, nah, sure. And that's why Bodie ain't have the respect for him. Bodie was a true soldier. That's a true West Baltimore project kid right there. A young man who was born into some fucked up situations, and he gonna make it do what it do. Why? Off of his charisma, Bodie was charismatic when he needed to be. He was violent when he needed to be. He had the heart. He was a 110% foot soldier. Yeah. The scariest thing would have been seeing Bodie rise to become power, and you seen what happened as he slowly but surely started coming through the ranks. Influence is a real thing. People on IG make a living off of it. Elk, man, listen, everybody in a good position or not wants to be someone else. Absolutely. And I was telling my homeboy that because he a rapper and he a little elder, but remember Bodie and Poop didn't want to do that to Randy. They didn't, but that was the difference. Even with Poop was so influenced and groomed by Bodie, even when it came down time to crack Randy, you heard what Poop said, man, do it, motherfucker. And even when Bodie hit him, bung, 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 the whole time Poop said, give it to me, just to make sure I get mine in too. Bung, bung. Poop hit him 2 times. No, nigga, we need to make sure everybody got their bullets off. You know what I mean? Because he knew if he would have went back and he ain't letting none of them bullets out that clip, Bodie would have had a thought in his mind about him too, like, yeah, Poop, I mean, you was dead, you ain't really do nothing, no. You feel me? Even before they did that to Wallace, it was already giving them signs. Like, man, what you a mama's boy, man? Eat the hot dog. I forgot the scene that they was doing, but they was already throwing Randy hits. Like, man, you a chump, man. We taking that, man. What you a mama's boy? Man, you still crying for your mother, man. You ain't built for the streets. They was giving them signs already. Poop ran on Bodie. Yeah, he did. Which one? When he run on them cakes? We ain't gonna do my man Poop like that. Poop ran on Bodie. When? Looks at the influence Chris had on Mike. Exactly. And listen, Chris don't even know that the influence that he had on Mike ended up being the demise of Snoop. That everything that Chris and Snoop told Mike, that's how he was able to identify that they was trying to get him out of there, and he beat their ass to the punch. Bodie died. Oh man, he did. But that also show you Bodie Carter. You heard what he said, no, I ain't going nowhere. It's my block. Go ahead. And he banged it out. Bung, 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 bung. And he rocked out. Yep. Yeah, he did. All right, let's talk about that. Since we got the wire up and running. Call in. Mike was smart enough to listen. Absolutely. All right, we got the lines open. Call in. Who was the most vicious current on the wire? Or jump in the comments. Who was the most vicious? For me, I'm going to go Prop Joe. And I know a lot of people probably going to go Chris and Snoop. I'm going to go Prop Joe because he was smart, devious, powerful, rich, and he was a snake. He was the most dangerous thing that I had seen on that show. All right, Prop. Hey, let's go. Hey, Shane, you hit it on the nose. That's what I say, Prop Joe. You heard me. Prop was a different breed of a snake. Just like she basically said, you got soldiers, snakes, and suckers. All right, Kate, they say, I'm going to go Chris. Hey. Hey, Shane, you know true gladiators think alike, man. You heard me. Prop Joe, listen, that go to show. Hey, Shane, you from over west, right? You a West Baltimore savage, right? That's just our mindset. I got another story for you, a good one. I'm going to inbox you, but it got to be like 2 parts, 2013 Muslim versus BG. All right, why you can't call in? We can run part 1 and part 2. Maine said Avon, okay. Will, I'm right here with you, however you want to play it, bro. I'm ready to get it the way so I can bring people up. If anybody ever want to come up, man, listen. Quick announcements. If you don't catch the video live and you catch it later on today, if you have a prison story, a life story, a jail story, an addiction story, a wild story that you might not even have been a part of, but you know about and you got the green light to speak of, call in, leave me a comment, jump in the DM, stories_with V on all platforms, and tap in with us, man. This is the platform where you able to get your therapy session off, man. We don't judge, we love, we kick back, vibe, laugh, and make it do what it do. Yes, sir. You already know. Hold on. Hold on. I'm at work. I want to call so bad. You know what it is? She basically, listen, whenever you get a break, hit us. Even though Chris had no Baltimore essence to him, he didn't. All right, break that down for me, Kate. That's what you mean. You say Chris, I had no Baltimore essence. Chris was he was a straight head bustle. Chris is like a Ben. Most of us at work be, all right, I'm with y'all. Listen, rock and roll then. I quarterback it. You know it ain't no pressure. I'm here. I got this. You heard? If I don't know how to do nothing, I know how to quarterback it, man. I got us. Oh, brother. Oh, that was a good one, man. Brother moves on. Shit. All right. I can go with that too because Chris was more up north type than he was. Remember when they said nigga dressed like an African? Chris was on some straight bullshit. Listen, you know the type of person that Chris is because every time you see him, he got that big ass jacket on, whether it's hot, cold, he got that hot ass jacket on. Nah, Chris, go ahead, we good, we ain't on that. And the fact that nobody even, look at my dog, Big Ike, we in here. Hey, man, salute to everybody that bought them V-Mall memberships, man. They $4. We got one member tonight. We looking for one more. So if you see this video later on, make sure you tap in and get that V-Mob starter membership. Prop Joe had a heart like the DPW worker who let his co-workers go down the other day. For real, what was that about, Shane? Where was that at? What's that, the DPW worker? Big boots wearing my, yeah, he was always talking about some, this is my junk right here. This is my junk. He got the radio always talking about, this is my junk right here. This is my junk. You heard me? Just like Chris, just like Snoop. Snoop was a real bud, and the part of Snoop was so easy to her because that's really who she is. She really loves Snoop. She know what it's really like to air. She, you know what I'm saying? She know that Baltimore lingo. She know the movements. She know how to brag. Man, bitch, stop playing. Come here. Let me holler at you real quick. Man, what's up, man? Where you at? She had it down to a pack, just like the real Avon. Y'all know the real Avon ain't like to be called Bodie. He ain't like to be called Avon. His nickname was Bodie. We definitely gonna do one of my dub, man. Rest in peace to the real Avon Bucks down, man. Street legend, Baltimore legend. Also, Chris was a representation of Tamir Stanfield. If you know, you know. Who was that? A Shane, that was the real person that it was based on. I know they had something. They showed the real Omar, the real dude. Like, then you got dudes like Omar. What do we classify Omar as? Because he another dangerous person. This motherfucker can't keep his hands out the cookie jar. He running around all twisted in the mind, and he dangerous. And he dangerous because we're gonna have to do something on him. Y'all remember that, Maul? We gotta do an episode on Tamir Stanfield. Okay, he was a real Stanfield. No. AK, because I seen the interview. I don't think he was. He ain't say nothing. Or I believe he had spoke on it and was like, no, I ain't get down like that. You know, they had to add a little flair to the game in that one. But second question of the night. Telling. Two dudes get locked up in the car. All right, two homeboys come outside. One got the pistol on him. Other homeboy pick up and pull him up. Tell him, look, man, don't get in my car if you dirty. The homeboy say, man, I got my joint on me, but if anything go left, I'm going to eat my charge. Driver say, all right, that's a bet. Come on. They get in the car, pull off. They go 2-3 blocks up the street, bang a right. Time out, get behind them. Time out, get behind them. Hit the lights. Shorty who driving the car, he clean. He got his license. He ain't really trying to be on no street shit. He pulls over. When he pull over, the passenger, he throws the pistol under the seat. Now, when the police get to the car, they was in there smoking a black and mild. Y'all know what come next. I smell weed in the car. Can y'all step out so I can search? Now, Shorty say we ain't been smoking no weed. I got a cigarette right here. Police say I ain't trying to hear that. Step out the car. Let me search. By bit. They get out the car. Police start searching the car. He find a loaded pistol under the passenger seat. But the way that he did it was he slid it to the back. So now the police officer finds the gun, but he find it when he looking in the back seat. Of course, he say, man, who weapon this is? Don't nobody say nothing. Mind you, the little dude who gun it is, he didn't already said, man, anything go left, I'm gonna eat my charge. He don't say nothing. The driver looking at him like, come on, man, any minute now, go ahead, say it. He don't say nothing. Police officer lock both of them up. They both get booked. They go down to district now. When they get down to jail, they put both of them in the bullpen together. The dude who the driver of the car, he basically telling his homeboy, like, look, yo, take your charge, my nigga. I just had a son. You just said if anything happened, you was gonna eat the charge. And I told you I didn't want you to get in my car from the beginning. The dude who gunned it is, he like, no, I ain't taking the charge, bro. What type of shit you on, man? You know the street rules bit by bit. So now when the little dude who called is, he get called out for his investigation. He ends up telling. He say, yeah, that ain't my gun. That's his gun. Bit by this, that, and the third. They bring him back out, throw him back in the bullpen. When he get in there, his homeboy say, man, what you saying there? The homeboy tell him, man, I told him it wasn't my gun. It was yours. Now, of course, they get the argument. What the fuck? You a rat bit by bit? Whole time Shorty who told he go in his mouth because now he get mad like, man, bitch, you already had me jeopardize not seeing my son, and you already had me get booked, and he really extra mad because he on parole or probation. So either way, they done already told him he not going home because he getting violated for being around that gun. He gotta wait to go see his PO or the judge that put him on probation. So now they fights in the bullpen, boom. Timeout coming in, break it up, separate them. Now Shorty go to go do his investigation, his little interview. Police tell him your homeboy already told us it's your gun. We running the fingerprints on the gun. The fingerprints come back to you. Blase, blah, this, that, and the third. Now, overall question is Shorty who did what he did and told us he wrong? Is the dude who said from the beginning, don't get in my car if you got a weapon, and the friend said he was going to take his charge. They get locked up. He tell on his friend and he punished him, but he told him, I told on you. Is he wrong? Jump in the comments and let me know while we run through these comments. Okay, Marlo Stanfield and Tamir Stanfield, his cousins was the enforcer. You know they say the real Marlo came home too, right, Shane? I think he back book. Weebay was that nigga, man. Weebay was the one, true soldier. Shit, they was getting down out Westport, absolutely. Omar was my fave. For real? Omar was crazy. Cape nope. Weebay, yeah, man. Weebay's son was a duck. Yeah, Naaman was a coon bully. He was a duck. Was being forced in the streets by his mother and wasn't even like that. He was nowhere. Naaman was nothing ready for the streets. He was nothing like his father. And this what I can't stand about people. When you the son of a gangster, everybody swear you gonna be a gangster. It's just like an NBA player that have a son. You just automatically think you going to the league. Why? Because of who your father is. But that ain't the case with everybody. And Naaman wasn't built. And you seen what happened when he got Mike into that situation. Mike had to go down there, bust Kennard up. Mike say, man, get your pack off this bitch so we can go. You heard what Naaman said, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. After that whole day, he was begging Mike, man, you gonna come down there with me, man, just to make sure shit don't get out of control. Man, I don't even want really. And then he became a straight chump because after he ain't want to get busy with Kennard, he see that Mike treating him like a duck. Now he want to pick on Dookie. And this is the shit that motherfuckers do. Now you don't want to be a gangster to the motherfuckers you supposed to be a gangster to. Now you picking on Dookie. Knowing that's our homeboy. Knowing Dookie don't want no problems. And I don't like the way that they did Dookie. And the one thing, if I would have changed anything about the show, Dookie was supposed to be Naaman. Dookie was supposed to be a hustler like Naaman was, because if anything, that's the type of little dude that'll end up hustling. His mother getting high, his father getting high, he don't got no clothes, he dirty. That's the little motherfucker in my city that's going to end up slinging that on, or he going to end up trying to be a kingpin because he never had nothing. Mike, he a prime example too, because he knew his mother was getting high. He knew he had a little brother to take care of. Mike just had the heart. Mike had enough heart to say, you know what? I'm ready to go out here and make some shit shake. And he had a great mentor. He got up under Chris and Snoop compared to Dookie, who just, I don't know why the fuck they made Dookie like that. And then he ended up following in his parents' footsteps, which is like, hit and miss. Hold on, there go my dog Wayne. Wayne in the building. What it do, family? We in here. Hold on. Boom, Cables. In fact, if you saw HBO The Corner, that the woman played on that show that had the son was married to the real Omar. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't even know that. We got my dog Wayne in the building. Salute, family. No, he not wrong more-wise because his man's live, but to the streets here, rat, shake my head. Why is that? Marlo home making his own TV show now. Good job, man. Salute. We gotta get Marlo on there. If we ever run into him, tell him he gotta come on the V-Mart. Lil Marlo got caught with Enzo and them on Monument Street in a Fed investigation back in the day. Lil Marlo, that was up BNG, that was down Gilmore. He came home. They say he back locked up. You know, he had did a Fed bit and just came home. Well, oh yeah, so the dude that came home and started dating the mother on the corner was supposed to be Omar. That's crazy. They did Dookie bad for real. Hey, shit, they did my man Dookie terrible, yo. Terrible. Dookie was basically a meant to be junkie, I guess. Absolutely. But I don't see why Dookie would have ended up being a hustler. Mike had somebody to live for. Exactly. Dookie had absolutely nobody and nothing to live for. Exactly. And that's what made it so fucked up. Omar was a mix of people, including Dennis Wise. Dennis, who the boxer? I never thought of that, but it makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Then you gotta think stuff like that too. The dude, Dennis Wise, when he came home, something had changed in him when he had did that time in the joint, because when he came home, y'all remember he had the little dude in the sight. He was ready blown, but he like, I couldn't pull it. He say something in me, said, man, I couldn't, and he had him. And it was the same little dude that took his money when he came around there, dropped the pack off to him. He come to pick up the money. Little dude talking about, man, get the fuck from around here. Did shit like that. Now, when you lay down on the ground and he ready to knock your ass off, you talking about, come on, man. All that. Luckily, Cuddy ain't having it in the doom, but yeah, he was supposed to be Cuddy too. Okay. Yeah, because I believe that was Cuddy's real name on the show, Dennis Wise, right? So it's the real Dennis Wise in real life. That's his real name, Dennis Wise. But it's crazy, man. I don't like the way they did Duke, though, man. They were supposed to make Duke a real stand-up dude. And if y'all just think that question, what is it that would make Shorty wrong? Because, yeah, the streets are going to say he a rat, but he told your ass, don't get the fuck in my car with nothing, no weapon. And, all right, so if he a rat for telling, what do that make the other dude who, like, nigga, that's your gun. What the fuck you putting your gun in the back seat for if it's yours? Keep it on your motherfucking hip. Why are you putting it in the back? How are you so, this the shit I'm saying. Why you slide the pistol in the back seat? Granted, I ain't doing no telling on nobody. Hey, that's just me. I can't do it. I'm going to fuck you up when we get in the bullpen. I'm going to make you want to take that charge to do. Listen to me, man. But how is it that you can do that, and Snoop character was only like 16 or 17, I think. What you mean, what, in real life? Because when if you ever watch the real Avon joint, they show, yeah, he real, and them old headers will, man, listen about that because he was messing with them boys locked up. Yeah, man. And you know you got the dudes who be over there, you know, they indulge in that, but they cold-blooded killers. And they gonna tell you, yeah, this is what I do, sure. I've been locked up since 79. Say something about it, you ain't gonna be able to talk no more. And that's where you get the motherfuckers who be cool with this, and they be 50-50-ish indulging, not like they indulge, but they entertain that shit. They act like it ain't no problem. They turn a blind eye to it. Why? Because the person who doing it, they know they're a threat. But then they'll see a chunk who involved in it, and they'll try to expose them. They'll try to be on some old extra bullshit with them. And you know what I mean? That's that phony shit. Hold on, we got my dub. I was booked a few months ago with the good brother Lolo. For real, that's what I just told you, Lolo over there booked. And he got the doom on 4 South. For real, Leak, call in. What's up, man? Talk that shit. You know what I mean? What's going on? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Lolo is definitely a Don Dada, man. Rest in peace to Lil Vals, too, man. You know what I mean? Free Skinny Suge, man. We should do a Skinny Suge when the founder of Stop Snitching DVD, man. Salute to One Love. Salute to One Love. Jump in the comments, everybody that was around for the Stop Snitching era, man. That was crazy. I remember the first night I go around One Love because One Love was a barbershop. Also was a movement, but we go around the barbershop, Skinny Sugar, and pull around that motherfucker. They got the cameras out. Crazy times. Because a lot of people, that was one of the worst things that happened to the city, but the best because a lot of people who was undercover snitching or motherfuckers who already knew who was telling on them. And listen, you know what else that exposed to? We got somebody calling in 351. Let's get it. B-Mar, who it is?
Oh, what it is, man. What's going on?
What's up, Brody?
What's up, man? Checking in for real. You know what I mean? I gave y'all the, first salute to everybody in the chat.
There we go.
You know, to the whole V-Mar squad.
There we go.
I gave y'all the little infamous Jew story. You know, and I don't know if y'all want another story, man.
Run it.
Another story for real.
Run it. Rest in
so
peace, Hollywood.
This probably gotta be like a part 2 because it's a lot. you know, and about the story, it's some heavy hitter names in there.
Okay.
You know, especially if you're from Baltimore or whatever, you probably familiar with some of the names. You know, I start the story off. The story take place in 2013 over the jail, B section, approximately around like I would say January.
Okay.
January 2013. So I get caught for a gun case. It wasn't my gun. I wound up going over to jail. I'm sitting over the jail, and everything. And at this time, I'm on, I believe I was on D section. Yeah, I was on D section.
Okay.
And I was on D section. And, you know, at the time I'm Muslim and everything or whatever. I'm on D section and everything or whatever. And, you know, as far as though, like, you know, me growing up, as far as though I had like a stronghold when it comes to Islam.
Okay.
And, you know, a lot of people in the masjid, they kind of knew me from, you know, having a lot of understanding of religion. And, you know, either being structural-wise for real, you know, being incarcerated or out in the streets. So my at the time, right, you know, my wife, she had a cousin.
Okay.
It's a famous person in Baltimore. You can look him up right now on the internet. His name James Berry III. Right?
Who is that?
He's a boxer.
Okay.
Right? He's a famous boxer. Before it was Javante, everybody speak of Javante Davis, Tank, aka Tank, right?
Yeah.
Before Tank blew up, this individual named James Berry III, he was gonna blow up before Tank blew up, right? He had boxed in the Olympics. He had boxed the famous boxer from down DC, Gary Russell. He boxed him in Detroit in the Olympics. You know, he won and everything, or whatever the case may be.
All right, listen, this him right here. It say from promising boxer. It say from promising boxer to life in prison.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
He a Muslim, right?
Okay.
So now the thing is, my wife at the time, like James, I don't know James Berry. He a Muslim. He on B tier. I'm on D tier. So I comes into jail. The thing is, for real, the Muslims is beefing for real with BGF real heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like I guess they didn't have the BGF had a kind of a stronghold on Muslims. So at the time, James Berry, right, he's over to jail allegedly for, you know, killing, I want to say 5 BGF members uptown.
Damn.
Right on the street. That's called D Block, which is a division street down there by the avenue.
By the avenue, yep.
Right. So, you know, they gave him the nickname, the AKA the J Stopper. That was going around.
Right.
Right. It was the J Stopper, the famous J Stopper. He was going around. He was doing this. He was doing that. Right. And you know, basically, he had a whole hit. On
of course.
Head,
oh yeah, he done.
Know,
he done
right.
At that point.
Over to jail. So now, you know, so his friend is Muslim. I mean, my wife cousin is Muslim. That's his friend. So my cousin called my wife and was like, look, you know, like, you know, he just got moved over there. I'm gonna try to get him moved over. You know, I'm gonna try to get your husband moved over to B-tier where Lil Berry, what they call Lil Berry.
Right.
Where Lil Berry at, right?
Okay.
That way they can link up and they can have a stronghold for real, you know, just on one section for real.
Right.
Right? So they move me over there. So I get over there, I'm chilling. I don't go in there, you know, I peek the scenery out and see how people conducting themselves and everything. And you know, eventually he come to me, he like, you know, why you ain't never say nothing for real? Because I ain't say nothing the whole day.
Okay.
Or whatever. But then eventually he must have been on the phone and he must have talked to an individual on the phone and was like, yeah, he already over there, he looked like this. So he comes to me, so, we embraced each other or whatever. I got with the Muslims. It was kind of organized or whatever over there at the time. But we had got it ran where as though it was structured.
Y'all put a function together.
Organized. And another thing was at that time they had probably about like, I want to say like 9 BGF dudes actually on the tail with us.
So all right, so look, let me ask you this. So what is that like right there? Shorty being known as the J Stop, but he known as a BGF hitter, whatever the case may be, as an opposition. So him being over there with 9 people, how is he able to live? Is this because the brothers that's over there already know his reputation and they scared to go in and move? Or is it because that, or let me say this, do Lil Barry got backing wherever he at? When y'all on D Block, he got the Muslims that's backing him and they already know what type time and what type of individual he is?
I'm gonna say this, right? I think I'm just speaking for when I got over there, right? When I got over there, the kind of scenery that I saw for real was that the BGF guys that was actually on the tiers was like kind of low level for real,
right?
Or whatever, and they probably wasn't really in a mix, like to really know what's going on, how serious stuff was really.
But still, even if that. Somebody should have sent that kite over there. Like, look, man, y'all over there living with such and such. Y'all got.
I'm gonna get into it.
All right, go ahead.
That's definitely a part of it, right?
Okay.
So
salute everybody flying in.
Yeah. So like I said, people constantly, over the jail, they leaving and going and coming.
I tell them all the time. I tell them.
Yeah. So eventually, some strongholds come over there, right?
Okay.
They start to cause, a little ruckus for real, but it wasn't really nothing to the point where as though we couldn't come to agreements, right? Because I guess they, at the time they probably just ain't really want no trouble or whatever, right?
Right.
But when I got over there, they had.
I'm ready to pin the memberships in the chat.
They had the whole tail on lock for real, working man. So we came and was like basically like, we not trying to get, as far as though everybody get their due process and nobody getting no press. So, like instead of having 3 working mans, won't y'all just have a working man as a BGF, a working man?
That's a blood, that's a Muslim.
Muslim, another working man as a civilian. You see what I'm saying?
So everybody can eat.
Process.
Right.
So we had a structure like that. It was running like that for like a good, I want to say 3-4 months or whatever. Mm-hmm. And, it became the word around the jail became that like B section is a Muslim tier, and they tried to make it seem like it was like the word was going around like, look, for people that was coming upstairs, they'd be like, yo, like I'm letting you know now, yo, like don't, like if you're a comrade, don't go on B section because the Muslims, they gonna trash you out. It wasn't like that, right? They was putting the word out like that. We was just saying like, yo, like we ain't nobody getting no press up here.
Right.
Like,
y'all more so standing up for yourself, but motherfuckers trying to make it seem like y'all trying to take over.
Right. In the whole jail, like it was, basically it's J Paradise. It's right around nothing but
the
BGF
brothers
guys or whatever, right? So they was mad that like, why is this the only tier like this, Surreal? So it was like the BGF guys that was on the tail with us, they agreed to what was going on. We ain't never had no problem with them. They ain't never had no problem with us. But it was certain times where as though they would go to court. Like one day, one of the guys on the tail, his name was Dirt. Right? He was BGF. He went in a bullpen to go to court. And I guess, one of the dudes or whatever that was in the bullpen was like, yo, ain't nobody on BT here. So the nigga Dirt was like, yeah, I am. So he was like, yeah, like, what's up with that? Like, yo, y'all letting the Muslims run that tail up there for real? Like, y'all niggas is crazy for real. Like, it'd never be like that. If I was up there and he open hand slapped them, like,
told you.
So he straight told them, like, yeah, won't you send that up there to them niggas, them Muslim niggas, and tell them that it came from Crazy Loco and the crew. So I'm like, you feel me? So the civilian told me, because the civilian was like, yo, he was like, I went to court today with Dirt for real. He He was like, yo, that nigga got slapped by his own comrade. So I'm like, what you mean? So he was like, yeah, he's asking why he ain't taking over the tail there, this and the third, da da da.
Right.
So it was just like, man, that's wild or whatever, right?
I tell him.
But getting back to the story or whatever, right? Like I said, you know, it was times where as though they would make it seem like that. So when, you know, like I said, people come through the little salary report or whatever, and they would see all the Muslims in the back, like they would just be like, "No, I can't be on this tier for real."
So now they refusing. Now they refusing housing and shit.
The sergeants is looking like, because you know, like ain't nobody like BGF saying they can't be on the tier.
Exactly.
So can't be on the tier, and you J, like I ain't never heard nothing
real
like
shit.
this.
You supposed to be able to live anywhere in here, sweetheart.
Yeah. So you know, like the sergeant, you know, like I said, then we had like. There was 2 COs over there that was females or whatever. They really liked what was going on as far as though how the tier was being structured. So they ain't really have a problem with it because they was like, man, you know, this is the first time I've been working over here. We saw something like this. I've been having for real.
All right, so look, let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you this. So as y'all moving and grooving like this, what is the temperature like actually on B block? Like, what's the actual, like how y'all carrying it up there? Yeah, everybody on the outside looking at it, how they looking at it, but how y'all conducting it actually up there on the tier? Like y'all cool, y'all living like y'all supposed to be living? Because you know, like I asked this because now that the Muslims got this name, is they more so getting cocky? Like, yeah, nigga, this our block. What's that? Y'all already got y'all tiers.
So like one thing about me, right? Like I said. Like you know when like I'm not Muslim no more, right?
Okay.
But I'm just saying when I was Muslim or whatever, right?
You was on
I
your
wouldn't
game.
like pressing nobody or whatever. Like my thing was like I was gonna apply the knowledge, right? Teach the brothers, have them structured, right? You know we was doing studying class for real, what you call Talim classes. Like I was really on it. You see what I'm saying?
You was on your
game.
game.
I was teaching them what it was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. And at the same time, it wasn't like, you know, like, look, either you gonna do this or you gonna do that. Like it wasn't, you know, like 1 feet in, 1 feet out.
Okay.
Or whatever. And I wasn't, like, you know what I mean? We ain't doing nothing. Because for one, you see what I'm saying? Like I had already did like, you know, a bid in prison.
Okay.
So, you know, it was already embedded in me how, you know, as far as though how everything's supposed to be ran and structure wise. And you know certain things you don't supposed to go for.
Exactly.
You know better.
It's man time. It ain't about the gangster shit. It's about being a man.
Right. Exactly.
All right. So go ahead.
So you know we over there, everything good, and you know the civilians they loving it too.
I was about to say how they living. How the civilians living?
Oh man, the civilians, man, they the happiest ever in their life. Right? You know, you had civilians like
they wasn't using the phone probably before that.
Man, the civilians come over and was like, oh man, you know, brother, like I've been getting locked up for 20 years and 10 years and I ain't never come over here and saw something like this or whatever. Like, you know, like I'm just so happy. Like, you know, they ain't even want to leave out the tail or whatever, right?
Ass kissing. So did a lot of them convert? Did a lot of them take their shahada? Some of them at least?
Well, not really converting, but I would say, you know, like it was like once you had Muslims that probably wouldn't if they ain't never see that structure like that and well organized and galvanized for real and orchestrating the people like that, if they ain't come in and see that type like that, they probably wouldn't even say he was Muslim. Okay.
Right?
So it was already like the foundation was already there for a stronghold for them to be like, oh, they come in the door. Oh, so I don't let go. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm with you. So now
the stronghold of brother is already. You
right.
See what I'm saying?
So it was a lot. Okay, I get you. So it was motherfuckers coming over that was Muslims before this happened, and they wasn't really speaking on it. But now that they see motherfuckers got some motion, they like, yeah, I'm Muslim. Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Right. You know what I mean? But if you know, if it was the BGF running that tail, they probably put their head down.
Showing up, they would have tucked that tail. Showing up.
So you know, we everything, you know, regular for real.
Go ahead, run it.
Everything regular for like 4 months or whatever, right? And you know, I say like the infamous Mike G come up there. You know who he is? Hello?
Bro. We back, Mark. Did he hang up? My fault, y'all. I had to go open the door. I got to call bro back. So, boom, we rocking and rolling. He'll be back. Hold on. All right. Hold on, I'm calling. There we go. My fault, bro. I had to open the front door.
All right, you good?
Listen, I told you I'll let y'all quarterback the show. It was your show.
All right, bet. So, just to pick up, right? So everybody's supposed to be trying to put a hit, on the Lord dude Barry or whatever, right? So, the infamous, so-called dude in our city, Mike Gray come up there. You know Mike Gray, Mike G?
Yeah. He the reason why we got together there.
You're right. So he come up there, right? So I'm in the back working out or whatever, right? And he come up there, he real loud. He come up there on this Muhammad Ali shit for real. The champ is here. He all loud. So like one of the Muslims come in the back and was like, yo, I think we got a problem for real. Like it's this loud dude just came up here. And everybody know Mike G real tall as shit for real. So I'm looking, I'm like, who the fuck is this big mother? Like, I'm like, he big as shit, right? Yeah. I'm like, man, he probably got, he's gonna be a problem. I'm like, yeah, I see now. So I ain't playing no games. I tell a Muslim, I'm like, yo, go get the knives out the bunk.
Real shit.
We had the knives hide up in the little bunk. I'm like, man, go get them knives. We ain't playing no games. So, he goes straight to the phone for real. So I told you we had the phones kind of structured.
Right.
So he got he go to the Muslim for real and was like, yo, who got next on that phone? So the Muslim like, yeah, my Muslim brother did. So he said, your Muslim brother don't got next on that phone. I got next on that phone. So he said, matter of fact, I got next on all these phones. So now everybody get quiet, right? So I'm like I said, we in the back. Right. Trying, putting all the knives together for real.
Getting ready, y'all straightening up.
Tying them, so people coming back there telling us what's going on with the phone though, for real. You feel me? Right. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm like, put the knives together. We put the knives together and all that for real. So the whole time or whatever, the little dude named Dirk, I go to him. Cause I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be problems. So I go to Dirk. So I'm like, yo, let me ask you a question. I'm like, what's going on? I say, yo, I thought we had a mutual understanding, as far as what was going on the TED. I said, this guy come on the TED.
Now motherfuckers got amnesia.
I said it seemed like, things going left. So he straight told me, he said, look, yo, I ain't gonna lie. He was like, the dude that came on the TED, he got more rank over everybody, that's here for real.
He got a seat.
He like, so whatever he gotta do, whatever he say, we gotta do, and we gotta fall in line.
All right, hold on, wait. So wait. Let me ask you this. This little dude, Dirk, what the fuck was up with him? Like, cause one, no disrespect, he already compromising with the enemy. Like, yeah, we gotta understand it, but now you revealing shit that ain't, you get what I'm saying? Like, what was he a brother?
Yeah, he was a brother.
Yeah, because like he violating in so many ways right now. Okay, go ahead, continue, Brody. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so he like, man, look, I can't, try to like go over there, tell him what to do or tell him what we got going on before he came. Right. He like, whatever he wanna do or whatever, we gotta fall in line for real. Right. We got more rank over everybody here on the TED for real. So I was just like, all right, well, I said, man, respect. I was like, I can't really, I said, because I said at this point, I said, man, it seemed like this dude is unapproachable. You see what I'm saying? Right. I said, he kind of, going chaos or whatever, right? I said, he seemed like, he's unapproachable or whatever. He got his own little thing going on. So, he was like, well, man, I can't. But at the end of the day, though, I saw him go to his bunk. When the dude Dirk go to his bunk, like he started doing like little weird shit for real, like turning up a little bit for real. Shit that he wasn't doing, like like he wasn't doing all that shit for real before Yo got up there. Like he started doing the little weird shit that he like Yo wasn't never doing for real, right? Now he coming into another character. Yeah, so I'm like, maybe he had me a little bit that, like Yo up here for real.
Me
start
neither.
to spread his wings or something for real. So you know, we get the Nas together and all that or whatever. And you know, we orchestrated a play, and the play went down. Whereas though you know, you had you know, Barry or whatever for real. I was on the other side. It was another Muslim brother named Mujahid, big brother for real. He was on the other side. So, you know, I told him, I was like, look, I was like, man, you know, just pace yourself for real down the jet. And I was like, you know, walk around, you know, 2 times. He's standing right there for real by the TV or whatever. He looking up at the TV. He's so tall as shit. He ain't even got really, you feel me? Like,
down there, I view with that motherfucker.
TV. Yeah. So, you know, I'm standing on the other side. So as like yo hit him for real, yo come around and he walked past him. So that was the second time. So I'm whispering when he come back around my way. I'm whispering like, yo, why you ain't hit him? Because I'm telling him like, yo, if you ain't gonna hit him,
you ready to get hit.
Like I hit him.
So wait. So hold on, wait. So who y'all already hit? Y'all already hit MG? Or y'all already hit Dirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, MG. I'm like, this is a different breed. I'm like, you used to boxing. I'm like, give me the joint if you ain't gonna hit him.
Right.
Like, you know, because I like this is first time ever like being locked up. You feel me?
Who, Lil Barry?
So you feel? Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
But why would he be knowing he already was crushing us?
Yeah, but you guys think on the street you got guns.
Yeah, listen, I'm with that, but I'm saying, of course, you know I know that, but I'm saying he already been living how he been living over the jail all this time. I'm guessing what now that he feel as though it's a threat there? Because look, go ahead.
So he was over there the whole time, and people were sending threats, but nobody really made no actions, or no actions never really like came into play. No physical altercations. You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you,
so
but
I'm like, maybe adrenaline rush kicked that.
Yeah, I'm with
like,
that.
The second time hit him. He never hit him. He come back around my room, around where I'm at. I'm like, yo, you good? He like, I'm gonna get him this time. I'm like, all right. He come around, man. He pulled the knife back, hit his ass in his neck one time. I ran across the rail on some 300 shit, grabbed him, pushed him in the South for real with Mujahid, pulled out the bang and started going ham on him.
Let's go.
Niggas, they jump off these bumps for real. They going crazy. I straight see the nigga Dirt trying to get off this bump for real. I straight tackle a nigga on the Ray Lord. You going there?
Yeah.
Man, straight, man, we was going, man. That shit was crazy.
Listen, it's war. Listen, it's gladiator time, Brody. It's gladiator time.
But look, it got to the point, right? Where so,
yeah, he did, Debo.
Like, it was 10 BGF dudes on the tier. Out of 10 BGF dudes on the tier, 9 of them got flew to shot trauma. The crazy part is when the nigga Mike G got hit, right? He was all bloody, leaking. He was like, days all around it. They running shit and all that for real. He calling a nigga name for real on some snitching shit. Like, oh, Barry, I know it was you. Where you at? Like, this what you gonna do? This what you gonna do? Like, calling niggas' names out.
He said, Barry, I know this was you.
And I'm like, this nigga wild as shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck type of niggas they got going on in they shit? So all the time, they send them out for real. Next day we get shut down. We on lockdown for real for a whole month or whatever. The COs coming in. They like, oh my God, like why would y'all do that for real? I saw one of the persons down university and they got big kilo on their face.
Right, they so oh my God, they so fake draw the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you know how they be.
What?
So, right. So now after that serious incident happened, now the BGF dudes that's in reception and all that. Now, like, niggas is telling them through the door, like, yo, where they ready to send you at? Oh, them ready going to beat you. Don't go over there. Like, don't go over there. So now the sergeant is getting mad because now he got to keep rerouting people where they going at.
Is that? So, and now y'all becoming a threat. Now y'all already get flagged as, listen, all right, y'all doing more than Muslim time up this motherfucker now.
Right. So the sergeant dude, matter of fact, the captain dude came in there. So he like, look, he was like, man, I don't know what's going on in here, but it seems like every person that's supposed to be coming upstairs that we give a bump in here, they do not want to come in this door for
They
real.
refusing.
So what we gonna do is, right, what we gonna don't want to come on the stairs. So what we gonna do is we gonna ship everybody up the stair, everybody going to different tiers for real, and we just gonna like let some new people come up here for real.
They ready to break that shit right down.
Yeah, so and this was another thing, like even before all that happened, I told the Muslims, I was like, look, you know, it's ready to go down.
Yeah.
I was like, if you don't want no parts for real, just go ahead and get up under the blanket and put your head up under the blanket.
Oh, so y'all give options? Y'all give options like that?
Yeah, man. See, my thing is this.
See,
right?
us, hey, with us, when it's time to go, if your ass ain't got hands on deck, get the fuck. Listen, when we get done with this mission, you motherfuckers is gone. Y'all not living here. While we going to war, y'all better pack that shit up.
If you're an elderly person, we don't spend.
Yeah. They cool. Elders cool.
Another thing is too, for real, that you know, like one thing that I personally do for real, because like I said, I understand in Islam, everybody not a warrior. You have some people that have knowledge, some people for real that's for economic gain.
You got brains and muscles for reasons.
Right, you see what I'm saying? So I know, and then like I said, where we was at, it was so stronghold that everybody was like, yeah, they was on go time. But I really know for real, if the cars it was in reverse for real,
right,
and we was on a J tier, how many people will stand up?
Exactly.
So I'm telling them now, like once it go down, we probable or liable to start going on these tiers where Jay really rolling the tiers at. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, if you don't want no problems, put your head up under the covers, because like if we do this thing, you might go on a tier where it's probably 2 Muslims and 19 BGF niggas.
Real shit. And now you gonna have to stand up under that shit.
Right, and I don't want them to be like, yo, what yo, you Muslim? Yeah, you was just on B10.
Right.
Yeah, I was on B10. Man, thrash him.
Real shit.
You know what I mean?
And you know that's how it's gonna go. Once they broke that shit up, anybody that was coming off of that B10, if they represented that shit, niggas was definitely gonna get their ass. You know what I mean? Niggas was definitely gonna get ran through. Because now it's like we can't decipher who did what. Fuck it, get him. You was over there, yeah, hit his ass.
Right. So they moved me to F section.
Okay.
Or whatever. So it's crazy too, because I go on F section, you know they got 2 sides and shit. So as I'm coming on F section, I see some of the little BGF dudes on A tier that I kind of know, and I'm looking through the salary report, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, yo, they send me in here with these niggas. I'm like, I just got, tried to swing on one of the first ones. And
listen, and I tell people that shit, bro. I tell people that. I say, nigga, that's that manly shit when it's like, man, fuck, I'm not living here, but I'm going in here. I'm coming right the fuck back out. But yeah, let's go.
So then I look on B side, and when I look on B side, it's J dudes, but they kind of like young dudes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, where this nigga gonna send me at? So he called my name, blah blah blah. Man, and he like, I'm like, I hope this nigga don't say East Side.
Real shit.
He said B Side, man. Look, he said B Side. I slammed that motherfucker so quick.
I'm a big man, Shane. I'm a big man.
So I'm like, man, why I slid in there with my blanket so fast on the B side? So now you got the people on A side. They mad. Like these the real hitters on A side. They mad because they like, yo, like, but y'all still got your doing that for real. Like, man, y'all supposed to get him out of there for real. You feel me? Because they heard what happened upstairs or whatever, right? Or whatever. But they never So now they got the phone behind the TV. They keep texting them from the other side, saying like, yo, like, what he still doing over there? Y'all supposed to get him out of there. But these are young BGF dudes, like in their teens, like 18. 19, so I don't.
All right, so look, so these dudes right here. So when you talk about these dudes, do they really got that fire? Is they really spitting that fire, or is it just like somebody really cared for them? Like, look, man, I don't want you to get hurt over here. So say you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go too.
Yeah, I think it's a mix because you got some of them that's like like playing a wild coon car for real. Like,
but I'm talking about thoroughbred. Like look, like.
No, all of us on 18 for real. Where I ain't going.
Right, because I'm about to say, like, because if a real soldier was over there, I mean, like, when that order would have came, it would have been like, look, bro, niggas would have probably approached you like, look, or approach that person like, look, bro, you can leave or however you want to do this, but you gotta go. Now, granted, if you would have showed any signs of aggression, nigga would have flushed you. But at least as a man, us seeing you a man, like, look, bro, you can't live over here. Go ahead, hit the door. What? Go ahead, flush him. You get what I'm saying? But was they on that type time, or was they more so like, man, we not doing that shit? Fuck that.
I think they was trying like, me personally, I think they was sending text messages over saying like, yo, let us strategize this out or something like that.
Okay, so they was more so trying to compromise.
Yeah, because my thing is this, right? One of the little dudes that was he was a civilian. He was a B-section with me, right? So he saw what happened, and he was like, when he came downstairs, like he started like going in the showers, smoking with them niggas, right?
Who, the brothers?
Yeah, so one of the niggas made a statement like, yeah, we gotta get you out of here. They keep calling over here, talking about get you out of here. Like, man, niggas gotta have patience and wait. So he had came to me and told me, but he told them while he was in the shower, he was like, yo, what y'all talking about? The Muslim dude? He was like, yeah. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, if y'all get him out of here, y'all gonna have to come correct. Cause I saw like, what happened up B-section, that nigga ain't playing.
He ain't bullshit.
So yeah, so he came to me breakfast time before them niggas woke up.
You already was strapped. You already had some metal.
So and when I got down F section, man, the Muslims they basically was like, yo, look, what y'all had a B section is up. What happened a B section? We gonna give you a knife, but we ain't getting involved for real. You feel me?
Okay, right.
They
Okay.
was scared. They was scared.
But we ain't gonna let nobody home. We ain't gonna leave you defenseless.
They was scared. So I wouldn't really like. I said like, man, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? So after that happened, he came to me breakfast time. He was like, yo, I was in the shower talking to these niggas. They talking about they gotta get you up out of here, da da da. So the whole day, so I was like, all right.
He a goddamn weasel.
Yeah, man, a whole day passed, right? Next thing you know, we ready to lay down probably around like, I want to say like 11 something or something like that. The whole time or whatever, for real, the captain come on and tell, straight to my bunk, like, get your stuff for real. Meet me up front. So he meet me up front. He like, you got an altercation with somebody in here? I'm like, no, I ain't got no altercation with nobody in here. So the whole time he was like, he was like, I got this note. He showed me the note. The note straight said like my bunk. He don't say my name, but it got my bunk number. Right. It's like, yeah, if you don't get such and such, number out of here,
we gonna hurt him.
He's gonna lose his life for real.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Right? So I go back in there and start packing my stuff up or whatever.
Did you cut up?
When I packed my stuff, I'm like, damn. The captain was there, so I couldn't really
see much. Listen, you got to do a political, like you motherfucking niggas dropping notes now around this bitch.
That's what I said. I said, damn, yo. I said, that's how y'all gonna get me out of here. Y'all gonna drop notes.
Real shit.
I thought y'all niggas supposed to be gorillas for real, man. Right? So niggas just, just looking around, looking at each other like, damn, yo, who did that for real? It's crazy though, man. You feel me? Wild stuff though, man. And then I come uptown, right? A couple years later, for real. I see, I was watching the little YouTube joint called Court to Crown TV or something like that. And I say, damn, the dude Mike G snitching like a motherfucker, bro.
Listen, hey, bro, listen, they just was in the chat saying it, bro, they just was saying it.
Yeah, I'm like, not him, Mr. Not him, the chat.
Not Mr. He using every phone.
Yeah, man, I'm like, man, that's crazy, man, but yeah, that's one of the little wild stories from 2013, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, bro. We going in the history books with this one. We going to need, listen, man, every time salute to my motherfucking Doug in the building, man. Outstanding member. And listen, I already know you ain't got to do it today, but I already know your membership coming. That's why I ain't even say nothing. I already know.
Man, yeah, I'll let you too, man.
Yeah.
Because, you from around that 21229.
Come on, you already know I'm Will G Finest. Yeah, see, I'm from up the G. Rest in peace to my little man Toddy. Rest in peace. Free Stephon, my Hilton boys, all my Hilton babies. But listen, we definitely gonna politic and chop it up. And then one day, listen, I'm trying to get it the way it's the once I get this. That's my man, Don. Yeah. Rest in peace, Don Juan. Don ended up passing away.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, like I'm from his area.
Yeah, Don, Scratch Off, Slug, Riggs. They all my listen. They the ones that raised you. Heard me. Rest in peace to Iverson, Tweezy, Weezy, Warren. Rest in peace, Warren. Snook ain't right. Snook over to jail. Free Scratch Off. Be going. It's a lot of up and down, but you know how I go in the hood, bro. But listen, we definitely going politics. You got the number locked in. You heard me. You know what it is, man. Salute to them. No, we rocking. Listen. We rocking and rolling, man. Talk your shit. Listen, we gonna open the line, see if somebody call in. If not, call back. We rocking and rolling, man. This one for the books tonight.
Yeah, man. But other than that, though, man, you know, I kind of, like I said.
Well, look, let me ask you this. Fuck it. Go ahead. What you say?
Like I said, I kind of been all over. I've been up Roxbury.
Well, look. All right, look.
I've been up Backbone.
Look, let's do it like this. You got time? You doing something?
No, I got a little bit of time.
All right, look, we're gonna do a little 15. Let's take it from the beginning. Where you born and raised at? Like the upbringing of you?
Cherry Hill, Baltimore, South Baltimore, Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill. So you see that situation going on with Slick and them up there, right? Free my little man Tez and them. That's my niggas up there too. YMC, free the whole YMC right now. All right, so you growing up in Cherry Hill, what was that like? Because y'all like a city within a city. Y'all like you know what I'm saying? What was that like?
I grew up out Cherry Hill, and man, it was real reckless out there. When I grew up or whatever, for real, I think the first time I ever got locked up, I was 9 years old when I first got locked up. It was out Cherry Hill. It was for stealing out Ames over there by Patapsco when they had Ames.
Okay.
This was like in the 90s or whatever.
Okay.
Man, I was living out Cherry Hill when Cherry Hill was Cherry Hill when they had Veronica Avenue, VA, for real.
Yeah, and listen, they say that's a notorious block up there. They say that's a notorious block. That's where Slick say he from.
Yeah, so I was living out there. When you had Lord Jamel, Lord Kashif,
okay,
Lord Nelson, Lord Finney, man, you had Warren G, Warren Pluck, for real.
So what age do you get activated and acclimated in the streets? Like what age did you you go ahead, I'm out here. What age do you jump out the porch fully? Like you ain't half stepping. I'm 10 toes in this shit now.
I would say 12 when I move around Yale Heights, Arizona area.
All right, so when you hit the zone 29.
So I was around there, and it was kind of crazy for real, because Yale Heights and Arizona, they always beefing with Emerson Village.
Yeah. But
I was going up to school. This one they had Rockland, for real, up Rockland, West Baltimore Middle.
Yeah, that's crazy, because we went to North Bend first. North Bend, you go to North Bend Elementary, then you graduate to Rockland.
Rockland, yeah. So I'm up there or whatever, for real. And like I get cool with Emerson Village dude named Lord E. Mm-hmm. So whole time.
All right, look, hold on. Paint this picture for him too, because people will think when you say these hoods is beefing, let them know that these hoods are no less than 3-minute drives apart. Like to get from Yale to the Village, that shit ain't nothing but 4 minutes. To get from Irv to Yale is 2 minutes.
It's definitely like you can get to Yale to like from driving, you can get to Yale to Irvtown
in 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
You feel something like that. Then from Irvtown to Baltimore Hilton, you get there in like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
Hilton, the Emerson Village, you get there in 1 minute, for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
nigga, we used to walk from Athol all the way to Woodridge, from Woodridge down to Denison, from Denison back up Yale to Yale Avenue, back up to Cheese Park to the basketball court, go back up to G, go around Collins. We'll do all this within 2 hours. You hear me? 2 hours. Post up, because you gotta think. My whole life I go to Beachfield first, so this is where I'm meeting all my little Frederick friends, my little niggas around Kenny's, Irv already around, but us and Yale, we wasn't a coalition at first. We was going at it with Penn Lucy, we beefing with the village. We gonna say that for another day. All right, so boom. So now you get involved in that. You get involved in that for real. Do you jump off the porch? What, as a hustler?
Yeah, I start. So like I said, I'm living around Yale or whatever. I had like a lot of friends around there and all that or whatever. And then but they wasn't hustling at the time. They was just like playing football.
Yep, I tell them.
And stuff like that.
Stealing bikes, playing knick and knocker.
Childhood.
Yep.
Yeah, you feel me? Doing child stuff for real. But when I go up rock or whatever, I get cool. Like it's the nigga, I'm in the 6th grade. The nigga Lil E, he supposed to be in the 8th grade, but he done failed so many times for real. He in the 6th. This nigga like 14 in the 6th grade. So he like, yo, man, help me get cool a little bit. He like, yo, come up to village for real at the school. I'm like, man, I can't come up there for real. I'm like, man, them niggas. He like, man, look, my brother run the village. He like, man, he like, when you come up here, anybody say something to you for real? He was like, man, like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing for real.
And listen, this was so crazy about that, bro. That's how it really be though. Cause I done had hella homeboys who I'm like, nah, I ain't going up your way, dummy. No, I'm telling you, bro, you good on my. Even if it's like, no, I'm beefing with the village. All right, what the fuck we going on loud? What that mean? You can be beefing with the village. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you on my block. We on Dub Zone right now. We on Loudon right now. We on Harlem and Lemon right now. So no, ain't nothing going to happen to you on this block. You good. All right, that's a bet. And I got a lot of good men like that. Like I was real live pulling on their block. And we good. Niggas got that shit on deck. We strapped. We ready.
Right. So, I'm up there or whatever the case may be. And, I'm slinging and stuff like that. And then what eventually happened is the dudes that's from around Yale, they get mad at me and get jealous for real.
They say you a traitor. Like, they say you a traitor.
Yeah. So they tell them I'm hustling up the village now because my aunt, like she come down the street one day, like, why the fuck you like my nephew not playing football with y'all? Right. So they like, nah, he be up the village hustling for real. Right. And he be with this nigga that's 14, ain't he, and all this shit for real. So she find out for real, like I'm hustling. She basically like, look, you can't, like
she bakes it. Like, hey, bro, she bakes it. Say this is a small city. She grew up in village up Uplands. This was so crazy. My aunt first ever apartment was Uplands. You feel me? Hey, they rebuilding it now. They rebuilt this. Ready to be some nice little condos. All right, go ahead. We back. So go ahead now. They telling you your aunt you up there hustling.
She like, look, either like you get out for real.
Ooh, the big option.
Whatever. So my whole thing was like, it's so everything's is the motion that I had at the moment. It was so good for real. I'm like, yo, I just get out for real and go to my homeboy house for real and chilling it. Yeah, I mean his basement, and we still hustling, doing our thing or whatever. So that took place or whatever. And next thing you know, I wound up getting knocked off or whatever. They send me out Boys Village. I come
what was that like?
For real. Oh, man, what? A lot of beefing for real, dealing with PZ County and DC dudes all day for real.
Was they rocking together? Because they got their own little in-house beef.
Man, shit, when you out there, man, in Boys Village, they gonna be together against the Baltimore niggas.
Right. Because DC look at PG like they county niggas for real. But I can see PG any chance they get to be on some team up shit against us, they gonna be with it. So I figured that.
It's crazy because when you out Hickey, the DC nigga be like, man, that nigga from PG.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, as soon as when they out Boys Village though,
they the coalition then.
Like, they the same thing for real, and they man, that bam ass nigga shit.
I'm telling you, Mo. Man, yeah. I'm telling you, like shit, your little hot Cheeto head ass, flaming hot. I'm like, man, they used to more. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so after that, I get knocked off or whatever.
How long you was out Boys Village for?
Out where?
How long you was out Boys Village for?
Oh, I was out Boys Village for like 3 months for real.
Okay.
I was out there for like 3 months. Then I come home. When I come home, my aunt or whatever, she can't do nothing with me no more. They put me in a foster home. I'm in a foster home, but I'm in Baltimore. But the thing is, I'm so equipped and well equipped with the streets. I keep running from all the foster homes. So
where they send you at? Like you with the CCs and shit. Mari, salute to everybody that's in the chat. Hit them like buttons. Mari, I know you ready to get that membership. We need one more membership. They $4. Go ahead, bro. What you say? Where they sent you at?
It wasn't group homes. They was foster homes.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
Yeah. So I was running from not really running from it for real, because it was just like, look, man, I'm going.
Lil, you know we like y'all.
Yeah, I mean, and once the head social worker dude, he like, look, he keep running from all the foster homes in Baltimore. I got something for his ass. You'll take me all the way out PG County.
Damn.
So I'm all the way out there for real, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, look, I'm gonna do good for real, so I can come back in the city. So I come back in the city or whatever for real. At the live with my grandmother. Grandmother, she live up like by Liberty Heights in Gwen Oak, LAGO for real.
Okay.
Now I'm up there for real. You feel me? I'm chilling up there or whatever for real, doing my thing and everything. Like wind up getting knocked off, locked up Hickey, dealing with some dudes up there for real.
What was it like your first time going to Hickey?
I'm gonna be honest for real. My first, because I got weighed down. You feel me?
And listen, I told Nate that was my first time too. My first time I got waived. I was on the waiver too. That's how I ended up going to placement.
Yeah. So I was kind of laid back for like. Well, I mean, it wasn't like I was laid back, but when I went there for real, it was like a breeze, for me for real.
Well, look, go ahead. This is what I say about Hickey. Me coming into Hickey, and I know we the same type of niggas, us being where we from, we looked at it like, man, we got these niggas beat because we look at it like this a county detention center. They not as fast as us. They not as advanced as us. And then once we get there and start running through that bitch, they be like, kids can identify that. Like, I had kids tell me, like, yo, you not from out here. Where you from? And I be like, shit, I'm from West Baltimore. Bip, bip, bip. There go my dog. Hey, yo, we got a new member. My dog, Will. Thank you. We got the 2 members for the night, man. Who next to join the membership? All right, so boom, you get out Hickey. What's next? We got my dog, new member. Let's go, Will.
I get out Hickey or whatever. I leave Hickey. I get out Hickey. They ship me to Backbone Mountain.
Oh man, what was that like? I went to Backbone too. What was it like when they say when they come get you that morning and say, listen, pack up? Because you know. All right, boom. So let me tell them how mine went first. Boom. They come get me like 4 a.m. They like pack up. I'm like, where I'm going? They like, you going to Backbone Mountain? I'm like, all right, bet. I go down Fort Hall. They go ahead, chain me up, put us on the van. We stop down Babies first. Go down Babies. We picked up like 7, 8 people. This is where I meet my little man Stefan at. Stefan jumped on the van for real. I'm like, shit, where you from, dummy? He was from over east somewhere. No, I'm lying. He was from over south, like Pigtown. So we get to talking. I'm like, you know my brother, because he was down Babies. He like, yeah, such and such. We get to talking. Then we go and we stop at, the little first shit we got to stop at, like Green. What's the other camp? You got Backbone Savage, and what's the third one? The little 60-day joint. Green Ridge Mountain. Meadow Mountain.
Green Ridge, you got Savage Mountain.
Backbone.
You got, Backbone, and then you had the drug joint, which was
Meadow Mountain. All right, so we stopped there first. Did you stop there first at Meadow?
No, we stopped at Green Ridge first.
All right, yeah, all right, boom. So, all right, that's what it's called. Then we stopped at Green Ridge first, sat down. That's where we got the little clothes or some shit. Then we went and dropped everybody off who was going. We went to everywhere except Savage. Only time I went to Savage Mountain was we ended up having a storm up Backbone and the generator stopped. So they had to transport us from Backbone to Savage Mountain, and we had to sleep in a gym for like a week. Because, I ain't no Savage. Up Savage Mountain, they had rooms. Like, us up back, we had dorms. We had the open, Up Savage, they had rooms like Victor Cullen did, like Lil Sal. So, all right, so boom, go ahead. So now they tell you going up Backbone. What's that like? To hear you going to the high, I tell people this is the highest mountain in West Virginia.
I get up there, man, like the stuff that I'm gonna put it like my thing is this, right? It was a lot of group meetings that we used to have and stuff like that. And I like back like in my past, I used to do like a lot of things without looking at consequences or thinking as far as though like why I would do it or why it would happen. Not thinking like for every action is a reaction.
Right.
But they give you this back. I don't know if they still do, but when I was going there, they used to give you this card, right? It was a card. And on that card, it had all this stuff on there, like, you know, when you call like a roundup, and it had like minimized and mislabeling. It had like misleading. It had another thing. Damn, what was on it for real? Inconsidered the self, inconsidered the others, right? And we used to have so many meetings.
Yeah,
like,
see,
you know it. You leave and you be like, yo, like you really start to think, and like it make your mind stronger up there. So it's when you come home, like people not really like up and equipped on certain things, and you start to elevate or whatever, as far as though your understanding, as far as though how, like I ain't gonna say how the brain work,
right?
But as far as though like on a sociology type thing for
see,
real.
and that's what I say, cause see, y'all had that, we ain't had that when I came. Like, cause I think no, like we had meetings and shit, but don't you know how y'all had like stand people, hold people accountable, like stand, y'all had to like, y'all could round up other people, like I'm ready to call a meetup on such and such. We ain't had that. Because I don't know what happened. They said something that y'all did fucked it up. Just like I think y'all was able to have money, and then niggas lockers was getting hit. You know, we had the 5-star general boots. Niggas used to put the boot to the lock and knock that bitch off. Boom, boom, boom. So when we got there, I don't know if we had. I don't think we had green days and red days and yellow days yet. I think we had that shit when I ended up going to Silver Oak. But I think up the.
They was still letting y'all go to the movies and all that.
Fuck no, like a real movies?
Yeah, the real movies.
Hell no, fuck no. We had the.
We used to go to the movies on the weekend.
No, see, look, we had the little.
Going to movies but they just be like, nah, they got group 1 and group 2.
Yeah.
Just be your group for real. Go to the movies for real.
No, see, we couldn't do that. Don't you know the room? Don't you know the room where they used to have the commissary at? But it was like the incentive room. You can go up there. They had the TV, the foosball table, and all that shit.
Yeah.
They would let us go up there, like if our group was doing good, like group 1 could go up there, boom, and we could be able to watch the TV, play the foosball and shit like that for like 3 hours, 4 hours. But that was about it. And then did they had a college? Did they had a college dorm when y'all was there? Like motherfuckers who was like trying who already had their GED?
No, they had just when I left, they had just started that for a year.
Yeah, see, because my man Nick was up there.
Yeah, they was building the building just before I had left for real. But man, we used to go to movies. We used to go to Old Country Buffet and all that.
No, see, they never let us leave. Only time I left from off that mountain, bro, was to go to Savage Mountain. And that's because the generator was broke. Man, like our day used to go like this. We would have to boom, we jump up. Once we get up in the morning, we go to the child hall, boom, walk over there, come back. We'll probably go to the gym. We had this little group where we had to go up to the, don't you know, like when you first get out the van, that first little intake building, when you go in there and sit down with the little dude, he take you to the back and they send you through intake, like get your name, tell you where you're gonna be sleeping at and stuff. We used to go up there and have to have a meeting, like every day. Cause a nigga ended up getting the black book knocked off up there. We had was the staff member B up there from New York?
Nah, man. When I was up there, man, I was up there. What year I was up there? I want to say like 2004 for real.
All right, cause I probably come. I think I come like.
Cause the lady named Miss Ahern was there. Or whatever, for real. She was, like Miss Ahern was there.
I come like 20. I come up there like 20. I come up there like 2010, 2011. Because I go to Silver Oak 2012, 2013. Yeah. And listen, all right, so and that was crazy because I tell people going through them systems like that, being raised in a juvenile system, it taught me how to. One, it taught me how to be a man real fast because I quickly realized, like, I mean, your parents can't come get you. That's probably one of the most dramatic things about a child when he get booked. Because 9 times out of 10, when you get in trouble, your parents able to come get you up out of it. When you get committed and you become awarded DJS and they say, man, you committed to the state, your parent have no control over you no more. You are literally property of the state. They could send you to Tennessee. I had homeboys who came up backbone with me, might have beat a nigga up. My man Karan, We come up there, we get into a ride. My bad, Lil. We get into a ride with the little DC dudes, right? Mind you, we got the little staff member named Hernan's up there now. He a big, stocky white boy. Boom, but he ain't fast in the brain compared to where we come from. So boom. Yo, what's up? Hey, we got my Doug Soul in here. You know what it is. Boom. So I'm dictating for the phone. I'm getting the phone up out of them. So now the DC dudes, they on the other side of the dorm. We soon as you come in, boom, at the front. Now, and I got a single bed, so you know how that is too. So now they hating on me about that I got a single bunk. They hating that I got the TV shop right in front of the TV. But they really want this phone. And Hernan's, he assigned to our side. You know how it is, like that shit every day said, but sometimes they gotta reassign them because the group 3 might be short. So boom, now he going over there. The DC dudes is putting the press on him, trying to get the phone, but they telling him if he don't give it to him, they gonna tell it. So now he gets so scared, instead of him being a fucking adult and doing what he supposed to do, salute to them members, SCL. He gets so scared, so he come back over there telling us like, man, I don't know if I can keep doing this with the phone. He gets so scared, he start calling off from work. I'm telling you, he wasn't fast in the mind. So boom, I goes over there. I'm like, look, man, come to work. I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of it. Now, mind you, I'm getting the phone every day. I'm doing we doing whole other shit with the phone. Now I'm trying to sell pictures, all kind of shit. This when I first learned about Instagram. So boom, I go over there hollering at the little DC dudes. I'm like, man, what type of shit niggas on, man? Y'all on some old rat ass shit. Why y'all press her like that? Know what I'm saying, V? Why you in our business? What goes on over here? I'm like, my nigga, you know good and damn well, y'all ain't never asked that man to use that phone till y'all heard or say somebody that told y'all I'm over there getting the phone, my nigga. Now we can work something out, but all that thinking y'all gonna press that man and y'all gonna tell him he don't give you the phone, niggas ain't going for that. One of the little dudes I never forget, he from Minnesota Avenue. He say something, what? Who the fuck you think? I go straight in his mouth. Now my little man Stephon, he just get there. He probably just get there 2-3 days before. My little man Stephon jump off the top bunk. We had a mop bucket right there. He grabbed a mop bucket, cracked another little DC nigga straight in his face. Bang, man. Me and my little man right there get to going crazy whole time. B come right there, break it up. Now, mind you, we don't really get knocked off for that because there's nowhere we can go. Like, you know our backbone, it ain't no cell. So they can't send us nowhere but to our bed. When we go back over there for real, be like, man, chill, let that shit die down, whatever the case may be. Bro, we out there. When I say, man, we had a ball. My little man in the college program, he ended up, I think they was bringing a teacher from Stevenson. It was one of them colleges out there, and she was coming up there teaching them. Whole time she was off campus smoking the weed. Whole time she bringing my man Nick the grass back from the streets up there, wherever she was getting the shit from. My man Nick, he up the college dorm. So every 4 days, I would get a pass to go up there and holler at Nick because my man B was cool. I tell him, man, I need to get away. I need to go talk to my man. He was like a counselor to me. Man, whole time I'm going up there, Nick giving me fat ass 25s of the grass. I'm bringing that shit down. We man, listen, and you know how backbone is, like you got that straight ass, you got the straight hallway or whatever you want to call it, the dorm basically. And then you can go down the steps and it lead into the bathroom and the showers. We down that bitch. We'll open the cabin door, be right there in the showers, rolled up, somebody at the top of the steps looking, the other person at the door. Because you know once you come out the door, the basketball court outside, and then you got the one that's in the gym too. Because that was a scary little walk too. That was like my first walk. Me getting out that van. Listen, I just told somebody that today. I said, bro, that was the first time I seen a black bear. Bro, that was the first time a facility ever told me. No, that was the second time. When we first got off the bus, they said, listen, if you run, we will not chase you. We will not try to stop you. Your ass will fall off a mountain, or you gonna run into one of these backyards. They're gonna shoot you, or a bear will get your ass. We got black bears up here. Bro, one early morning, it's snowy as shit. We come outside walking. It's a black bear eating out the trash can, bro. He like literally got the side of the trash can open, just picking through that motherfucker. I'm like, man, it's crazy. But that was my first walk though. When I get out the van, we go to the little shed where they got all the 5-star boots, the blue pants, they give you your clothes and shit. We goes right there. Now, when I come out and I'm getting dressed, I'm walking down the blacktop. I look to the left. I see everybody right there on the basketball court shooting basketball. Everybody stop just looking at you and shit. I'm looking at them like, yeah, listen, this ain't what y'all think. If y'all think it's a game here, salute to my mother. My mother flying me the books up there. I'm getting all kinds of little ghetto novel books. I got them, man. Listen, when I say I had that motherfucker in a chokehold, bro, I used to have some shit called Boss Night, right? I think like every other Friday, whenever we got incentives, the commissary, I would have the nigga Bats run over to the kitchen, grab us like 5 plastic cups, a bag of ice. I had so many people that owed me. Salute to my man Bibby. Bibby taught me how to, he the first person taught me how to count cards and spades. So shit like that, they wasn't on that. So when I'm coming up there, I'm underbitten like a motherfucker, setting their ass, putting motherfuckers in a hole. I'm going crazy. You hear me? Bro, every day I had a composition book filled with everybody that owed me. It'll be a line from the front of the dorm to damn near the middle of the dorm. My man be like, bro, you can't do this, man. Give me the book. I'll go around, collect it. God is my witness. He can stop my heart right now. He like, man, I just go around and get that shit for you. Man, that shit was crazy times, bro. That's the first time I ever learned about Instagram, literally in Backbone. All that man phone, my man Karan come through. He like, bro, you ain't got an Instagram? I'm like, what's that? He like, man, that shit better than Facebook. This is where all the broads at. I'm like, no, make me one. My very first Instagram was made in Backbone Mountain. What? Then I end up coming home. I gets back booked. They send me out Silver Oak because they was trying to send me out Tennessee, but I start refusing all out-of-state placements. I'm like, no, I ain't with that. But look, though, Brody, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, I want to get a story with you though about your travels through the actual system.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you this. When you start going to the adult system, what was the first prison you went to, like in Maryland?
It was Cumberland.
Out the break?
Out the break. I wasn't even supposed to go to Cumberland because your security bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say you ain't go to JCI or nothing. God damn.
I was supposed to be going to Roxbury.
Okay.
But the beds or whatever for real, the bed space, I guess they just didn't care at that time. So they sent me all the way out Cumberland.
So what was that like walking? What was it like walking in there? After hearing everything about it, because I know they say you hear me.
Yeah, I mean, when I first came in there for real or whatever, a lot of people was looking at me crazy for real because I was 19. I was young. So, I was young, I was feral, like real skinny for real. They looking at me like, man, like who the fuck is yo skinny as shit, bro?
Right.
Or whatever. And I mean, I was kind of. It wasn't like I was kind of scared or nothing like that.
It's not scared. It's just nervous to the unknown.
Yeah. So it's just like I was kind of cool for real. And I was just laid back or whatever. Then I went to Roxbury.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to Roxbury around the time when the BGF dudes and the Bloods or whatever in the city for real had got into it or whatever, and the BGF had made the little call through Roxbury saying like,
NBA, no Bloods allowed.
Yeah, because it happened. I think the crazy thing is, right, it was really because it happened around Halloween time. So it was saying on Fox 45 on the news that a lot of people or whatever for real was walking around with red rags or whatever. And they was like, doing things to females, like beating them up and stuff like that.
That was a wild ass time on the streets. Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
So all the BGF dudes,
Isaac, you ain't gonna get the membership, join the mob. Goddamn, they $4.
Yeah, they got like people that's in prison. They got mothers and aunts and all.
Yeah, yo, that was a crazy ass time, bro. That was crazy.
So everybody started approaching them. The Bloods and stuff, asking them like, yo, what's up with your homies?
And they were saying they ain't had nothing to do with that shit.
And they were saying they ain't had nothing to do with it. They were saying what it was really Crips.
Yeah, right.
And on red rags, doing it for real on a opposition move.
Exactly. On some strategic shit.
Yeah. So they wasn't going Man, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see nothing crazy.
Salute to Scorpio for following, man, on all platforms. Everybody, man, run me up, turn us up on all platforms, please. Turn us up. Bro, that a lot of people took that to heart. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was at one point where a lot of, I think every different gang had to understand, and that was the first time maybe ever that every gang had to understand it. Like, no, this shit is not acceptable. Like, we can do what we do to each other, but this shit gone a little too far now with what they doing. Whoever it was doing it, because I'm not gonna say that it was all Bloods actually doing that shit, but whoever it was doing it, it was like that was no, we ain't going for that. We ain't gonna have the city look like that.
And I left Roxbury, and then I went out ECI.
What was ECI like for you?
And I got around there during that time. I was around there when the DMI dudes really was like, man, we not gonna be up under y'all no more. Talking about the BGF dudes.
Yeah, and the Dugs thought they was gonna pull that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Listen, this is what I don't understand.
Yeah, I've been around when it was a lot of crazy stuff. Like, you know,
like how you think you gonna take orders from somebody your whole history and then say today's not the day? Fuck out of here. You listening today?
Yeah, so that situation was crazy. And then I left ECI East and went to ECI Annex. 420. I left 420, and then I tried to come down to BPRU, but they ain't have enough bed space.
And
so
you
they sent me to the little joint called Poplar Hill, out Salisbury, and then I came home from Salisbury.
Okay, listen, you know where the Dugs, and salute to the Dugs, all the solidified men. You know where they fucked up and went wrong with that? They had already revealed their hand. For you to be an uprising, you already got you had to already be a strong, solidified group, gang, whatever you want to be, a strong collective of men, and you just already being oppressed, and you just can't overcome that. But you can't be motherfuckers who weak. You getting high, you don't really got no structure. We more so just letting the motherfucker live for whatever you living for, and then you want to say, well, we don't want to do this no more. No, we already know y'all character. We already know if half of y'all are stand-up men, soldiers, if the other half is dope things, might possibly be rats, whatever the case may be. And that's why a lot of that shit really ain't stand. Now the men who already stand-up men, they was able to go ahead, well, I mean, y'all ain't really got to listen to niggas, so y'all really weren't never listening anyway. Y'all just was more so, if somebody needs some work done, can y'all assist? Yeah, you feel me? But so what was it like going through ECI, or where do you feel as though you seen the most action at? Like what prison had maybe the harshest gang politics, the most violence, whatever?
I would say I was in Cumberland that long, but
okay.
Between Roxbury and ECI for real, I would definitely say Roxbury for real. They definitely Roxbury, it was kind of structured.
Right.
So it, like, if whatever you went to in any organization, when you get there, you're just gonna become more stronger in your organization. It's not gonna be like you're not all that tolerant stuff that you see over the jail. It's not going down for real. If you're a blood, you're gonna be studying political stuff for real.
Right.
As far as though. Strengthening your community, strengthening yourself as an individual, your family, like working out together, stuff like that, or whatever, learning.
All right, so let me ask you this.
That you're supposed to learn about for real.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel as though the higher
it's not going to be no, I got a problem with this dude. Like, yo, a rat for real. I know you're from uptown. I'm gonna put the banging in him. Like, no, we ain't doing none of that. Because at the end of the day, like, it's so structured around there for real. You can't go on your own terms thinking you're going to hit somebody for real, or you got a problem because you probably not, the whole situation what somebody got going on in the jail. Like I said, you go to see, like, over the jail, you could just be like, yo, I got a problem with this dude.
And handle it.
On my business for real, but in prison, they ain't like that. It's like, you got a problem with this dude.
You had to bring it to the collective head.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you might got at the end of the day.
We might be getting fucking money with these dudes.
Yeah, like it might be a person up there named Now, Mike Farrell, you know what I mean? He got a white girlfriend that live out Jessup. She bringing all the dope in. Whole time, you know what I mean? So
you ready to do something to Mike?
Niggas supposed to come in Saturday. Now now you locked down they locked down because you want to, do your little 1-2 for real.
And fuck it up for all of us.
Yeah. So now you're going, all he gotta do is like manipulate the situation to everybody. Like, yeah, man, you gotta talk to that nigga that's down, building 6. Man, he messed it up for everybody. Now you're starting to see niggas coming to you.
Now his ass ready to be a target. He a target now.
Hey, yo, go get the dude that was fighting today. Yo, go get him. Tell him come holler at me for real. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's way bigger. Like, the political stuff is way bigger than that for real. Man.
It's more intense. I tell motherfucker, the higher the security you go, the more responsible you will be for yourself. When you coming through the jail and the central bookings and shit, nobody really cares. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Once you start to enter that system, all your actions gonna have a reaction, and you better have an answer for that shit.
You definitely hit it on the nose, man.
No, for real. But listen, bro, salute always, man. Listen, we rocked and rolled, man. We did 2 hours on this motherfucker, man. You did damn near an hour. You ready? So listen, man, we salute for you calling in. You already know tomorrow we gonna have to run it back, or whenever you call back in. Salute to the V-Mob, man. Pleasure always, my brother.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Lock in with the V-Mob, man.
Y'all know what it is.
Hit that like button and subscribe, man.
Tell them 2 times, my dog. Y'all know what it is, man. We rocked and rolled, y'all. This one of them nights tonight, y'all. We went ahead and put them numbers up on the scoreboard, man. Salute to my Doug for calling in, man. My brother. Y'all know what it is, man. Crazy episode tonight. Y'all, make sure while we right here, can we get one more member? Can we get one? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I get one more. We get one more member tonight. That's gonna make my night. I cannot lie, man. We had a great show. We got 2 members tonight. If we get one more, we break the record. And we had a hell of an episode, man. Give me a 100 sign in the comments if we had a hell of an episode tonight, man. In every way. Let's get it. Can I get a roll call? Can I get a roll call, man? Can I just get a comment to let us know who in the building tonight? I hope and pray everybody check their status. Make sure you subscribe. And if you all subscribe, hit the top notification bell. There go my Doug Isaac, man. Can I get a roll call? See who I've been here with us? We got my Doug Big Isaac in here. We got She Bakes It in here. Let's go. Roll call. Let me know who in here. Let me know who in here with us. All right, man. Boom. We in the books. We went crazy tonight, man. We went crazy tonight. And that's how it really be. Did y'all see that Julio Fulio mom interview? What y'all feel about that situation? I don't like the way, man, these bloggers be. I be feeling as though they be trying to extort, or they trying to come up off of somebody else suffering. Like, why is you interviewing that lady? I believe it's probably been like, 2 weeks. Salute to my Doug Leo in the building. What has been, y'all, probably like 2-3 weeks since Julio Fulio passed away? And you already on camera asking wild ass shit. Salute to my Doug man in the building. Roll call, y'all. V-Mob roll call. It's nasty. Hey, Isaac. That's some nasty ass work, yo. You on that man. I mean, you as a man, you on there with that lady, and you are having her replay traumatic moments in her mind. I don't care how strong she acts on camera. That's her child. That's her son. She lost her child, and y'all looking at it like this some. But what do you think about the game? Well, do you think it was this, that, and the third match? She feels as though she lost her child. Salute to my Doug Debo in the building. And I don't like how people, just like when that Gilly situation happened, a lot of people was interviewing Charleston White, and they was acting like they understood where he was coming from. They was acting like if you had a child and this man was disrespecting your child, you wouldn't want to knock this motherfucking head off. So why are you acting like you understand it when it's being done to another man? I don't give a fuck what it's for. I don't talk about people kids, yo. I don't bring people kids into the situation. I seen it, but I know she grieving. Yeah, like it's crazy, bro. Of course she gotta keep face because this is business. She don't want to. She has to be a strong black woman. Salute to that queen. But the fact that he even bought her on the show just for his capital gain. Let's just say he made 20,000, 30,000 off the interview. He probably only gave her 5,000. Then we got to start locking in more so on solidifying ourselves as influencers, artists, whatever you call yourself. Because there's no reason that when you die, you out here buying $30, $40, $50,000 worth of chains and you ain't bought Mama Love a house yet. There's no reason you running through $60,000 every 3 months on drugs, but you don't got Mama Love set up a personal account where certain things go to certain places. We got to start being more accountable for ourselves. We got to start holding ourselves to a higher standards when it comes to us, you know, development and growing. Like I call it, man, we got to start getting our 3-piece up. Mind, body, and earnest. You feel what I'm saying? When your mind right, you sharp, you well-rounded, you knowledge, body, you well-groomed, you look good, you work out, and your finances, you know where your next dollar coming from, and you actually have a game plan on how you're going to solidify yourself for the rest of your life. Me, I'm trying to build an empire. I'm trying to, within the next 9 months, I'm trying to have at least 5 streams of income. We got this. I want to have the merch. I got my actual job. I want to have the vending machines, and I want to be doing like mentoring and tutoring. You get what I'm saying? That's going to be 5. If I can get those 5 streams of income within the next 9 months, that's setting me up to, you know what I mean, go ahead and leave something behind for my little man, because that's what it's all about. We got to start thinking about the bigger picture. I seen something the other day, dudes was talking about people look at it as a shame to be a DoorDash driver and shit like that. I said, why? If you making money, I done rolled around, I done rolled in Ubers, I done got my food dropped off to me by motherfuckers who had some of the finest cars. Keep going, bro. Salute, man. Hey, Isaac, salute, bro. I hope you already subscribed and everything, right? For real though, Isaac, like the people that I look up to, yo, they are natural born hustlers, yo. If you think, or the situation right here, situation with the DoorDash thing, man. I had a dude who, like I told y'all, he ain't had a job in 9 months. Had another homeboy who owned a tire shop. He said, yo, you can come down here and work for me. And he was going to pay him something cool. Yo, first thing he asks is, hell yeah, that's my dog, man. Salute to my dog, Isaac. So look, Isaac, first thing he asked him is, how much do the job pay? Why? It's more than you making right now. But what it was is, I just don't have no money to be a member. You know, we ain't worry about that. As long as you hit that subscribe button, top notification bell, and you spread that mob word, we good to go. So when the little dude starts saying that, I'm like, bro, why would it matter what he paying you if you're not making the money right now? And the only thing you doing every day is waking up, coming outside, coming to the block, waiting for everybody else to come outside so you can ask to hit their black of miles. You waiting for them to roll up some weed so you can hit it. You ain't never got your own weed. When everybody go to the store to get snacks and shit, you in there asking the store man, hey, bro, can I bring you 50 cents back for these real quick? You keep telling the weed man, bro, hey, yo, can I hold a little 15 real quick? Tell later come, you don't got the money. It's always a whole bunch of little petty dope thing shit with you. But a motherfucker won't see or have a problem in the way he living like that. But when it come to him having a job at the tire shop, he too proud to do that. How you not too proud to beg a motherfucker to see you down on a black mile, but you too proud, you got too much pride to say, yeah, bro, I got the little job down here at this spot. Yeah, yo, I work overnight over here. Motherfuckers act like they allergic to say they got a job. What the fuck? You don't want to have a job? You don't want to have no money? My Doug Blair, what he say? Same here for my son. Here's the reason I'm still going at the storm. For real, it's no way, ain't got no other choice. I can plug you in with the vending machines, bro. There we go, Debo. There we go. I knew we had them connections in here. 100 sign Young Soul. Tell him, hey, Soul, for real. Me, I'm a hustler. So when I was watching the episode and the dude was saying like, yeah, motherfuckers be trying to talk slick like it's something wrong with being a DoorDasher and the Uber Eats shit. The dude who actually was speaking on it, you know, he's like, I actually admire how he conducts himself in the social media realm. You get what I'm saying? And I take a lot of notes from the guy here, real educated brother, man. Salute to him. So when I seen that really showed me like, shit, a motherfucker would rather be prideful and broke than still have his pride and earn for a living. Motherfuckers don't want to earn. That's the problem. People be scared of hard work. Some folks don't understand a half loaf of bread is better than, you heard me. Tell them again, she bakes it. And people feel as though they got too much pride, swag, whatever it may be. When in all actuality, they don't have that. A motherfucker will have $1,000 pair of jeans on, but won't have $100 to his name. That's a fucked up mindset. Type shit. You heard me, Isaac. That part. No, for real, we gotta start putting more emphasis on being a self-made grinder. You can't say you're a hustler and the only thing you can sell is drugs. No, you got to be able to sell it all. Pride will have you broke, hungry, and begging. Right. How you too prideful to go put a job application in, but you not too proud to beg every day. But you know what it is? They don't look at it as begging because they feel as though, no, I got the fly clothes on, bro. I look good. I be getting my hair cut. Yeah. But you don't have shit going on in your life. You don't have no money. You don't have no more. And then you keep running around talking about motion. You don't have no money. You don't have no motion. You don't have no plans. Everybody fall on hard times. Don't get it fucked up. But you fall on hard times and stay there. You stay content. You don't even have a game plan on how you ready to come up out of this tough time. And you plan on staying there. You cool with driving your girl car around every day, but having to go pick her up at 3:30, but now you getting yelled at because you late. How you cool with being yelled at by your girl because you late picking her up? But yet you call yourself a man. Come on, bro. We got to do better. Is fake the new real right now, man? That's another question of the night. Is fake the new real? Meaning, can people pretend, lie, and fake their way into whatever they want to? Just like I said, people out here do this wild shit on the internet. Then when you go to hold them accountable, they say it's a character. So is being fake the new real these days with this social media era, as they call it? Because, you know, everybody label it the social media era. So how do that go, man? How we breaking that down? Is being fake the new real before we get up out of here? And I had a story too for the night also, man. But all right, y'all. I think we did it, man. I think we did it. So make sure, listen, Mark, before we wrap it up tonight, make sure everybody, man, before you jump on them flights, salute to them new members, man. Hold on, before we get up out of here, let's highlight that. Let's not let that go unnoticed. We got Quiznos and my dog Will Cash, man. Salute to each and every one of them. Make sure, man, as y'all catch that flight up out of here before y'all dip, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button, check the status. Also, hit the like button and listen, man, share the live to social medias. That's our new thing. We ready to start sharing the live to social medias, man. And we just ready to turn it up. We ready to turn it and get more consistent on the grind, man. I think you answered your question. That don't even sound right. What happened? Fake, yeah. With the is the fake the new real? I know. I thought about that too. Isaac. She makes it love. I definitely thought about that. But we had an excellent show tonight, man. I salute and appreciate everybody that flew through, that that caught them flights in here to come tap in with the mob. Salute. Good night, bro. Stay safe. All right, Brody, bro. We out of here. All right, Isaac, man. Y'all have a good one tonight, man. Everybody go ahead and get ready to start the where we at tomorrow, Wednesday. Hump day. Go ahead and get midway through the week. Finish it off Thursday and Friday, man. Get into the weekend. Who that? 100. All right, my dog, man. You have a blessed one, bro. Thank you for chopping in and tapping in with the mob tonight, man. Before we go, what else topics did we have, man? What's going on with the Matt Hoffa joint, man? How they looking over there? How them boys looking over there? That was a crazy situation. You say that boy Matt, he done did that situation with that broad. The internet ain't been the same since. But that also go to show you the length that people will go to for some fame. Like, what the fuck, bro? Why would you want to be labeled as the dude that? Why would you want to be labeled as the guy that do whatever you did to the broad, man? And damn, I want to know what's going to happen with them little dudes in New York with that gang indictment, yo. I know they probably sick right now because you already know when they go to trial this upcoming, whenever they go for their first appearances and the trial actually start, they gonna look crazy as shit. All them Instagram videos, what? Y'all know how we coming with drill? Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, that's when it hurt the most. When you go to court and they show you some shit you didn't put on the internet, you be like, man, there's no way in the world. I was high as a motherfucker when I did that video. But y'all know what it is, man. They using that shit against us in the court of law, and they telling you the internet will now be against you in the court of law. It used to be anything you say will be used against you. Now it's anything you say, do, and post on the internet. They ain't trying to hear that it's props or nothing, man. Got a broad that's 8 months pregnant, man. Possibly ready to have her firstborn child, if it is her first kid, in a prison system, man. That's crazy as shit. We gotta do better, man. We gotta tighten up, get our peoples on the right track, man. But we up out of here, man. Love y'all. AV Mo, we out. It's cool.